So, yeah, why don't we do the recap from last week, if you would be so kind, Damien.
Yeah, last week, the Misfits, they continue their fights with the Umberhawks, when out of seemingly nowhere, a half-elf caster by the name Oliver joins the fray. A deadly battle later with multiple people on the verge of death, we're ultimately able to take down the Umberhawks with the help from our newfound companion. With most of the party wounded and near death, we decided to head back to the Irontide camp where everyone did some downtime activities. Jara spoke with Okard that she was with the Druids and explained why the hobgoblins were slain. Uh, yeah, Drea's tales of the druid piqued Okard's interest and wished to speak with the rest of the party. Damien went on to speak with Captain Love and learned a bit more about the Irontide and its culture. Ko continues his blacksmith training, and last but not least, Oliver does some entertaining, earning himself some silver. Come dinner time, Orkard speaks with Damien and Ko about his concerns with the druids, convincing him that if push came to shove, a fight would not be ideal, and to seek out negotiation instead. The next day, the druids wished to meet with the representative, but in their part of the cave. It took Okard a little bit of convincing, but we were able to get him to agree to it, to send her duel with the protection of the Misfits. The negotiations go relatively well. There is a issue that arises about compensation, but it's quickly quelled due to um, some smooth talking from Oliver and Damien. The party heads back to the camp after the talks to speak with Iara and learn more about her before they continue with the Umberhawk extermination.
So the group was getting ready to go back down. Now, did we lose our new player? I don't see her on Roll20 anymore.
I am having issues with Roll20 right now, so I
Uh-oh.
am trying a third browser, but it might be that's just the Roll20 service right now.
Which browser do you usually use?
I usually use Opera, but right now I'm trying out Firefox.
It just crashed on me on Chrome as well.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it seems
I
to be
reset
unstable
it.
today.
I'm okay now, but
Yeah, Firefox, usually the ones I use are either Firefox or Opera. I used to use Chrome, but it got really slow for me for some reason. I didn't really look into it.
Alrighty, Firefox came through.
All right,
I'm
cool.
in it now.
Excellent.
What should I put into my name? Passive perception and
Yeah, if you see kind of like how everyone else is, like, you want to do passive perception / passive insight. Just so when some conversations are happening or when you're moving through an area, I kind of know like what sort of things you'd notice, and I can just call it out.
alrighty. Short question: where do I see my passive insight?
Well, your passive insight is just 10 plus your insight score.
Oh, okay, 5.
Yeah.
Okay. My armor class probably that would be useful as well. Alrighty.
Yeah, I can see your AC on your token, so that isn't as needed, but yeah, you're welcome to put that if you want. Alright, so I can bring you in probably in a little bit. Did you have any questions before we started things up?
Thank you.
I mean, do you have any questions for me about anything with the game or anything in general?
No, thank you. I'm fine.
All right.
I'll ask them as I go.
All right, sounds good. Okay, so it is currently the 16th of fall at 12 o'clock in the afternoon as the group is getting ready to head back down. You're currently in your campsite within the Irontide Caves, the four of you. Or sorry, I guess there's, well, I mean, there's all six of you, but What is it? Yeah, 3 of you are in the background right now. So yeah, what do you want to do? You ready to head back down, or you want to stay here for a bit? What's the plan?
I already head back down.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, we had a long rest, right?
Yeah, we long rested and we leveled up.
Alright.
Yes. So you're all feeling very rested, and you've had some new insights from your recent experiences reflected in your level up. All right, so you're heading back down.
Yeah.
Let's
Alright.
do it.
So the group assembles its belongings after finishing with, I guess, lunch now. Was it 12 or was it morning time? Did you guys do something in the morning?
I think we talked to the druids.
Oh, was that after the level up?
I actually don't remember.
Alright, let's just say it's morning, because I don't remember you doing anything in the morning. Let's say it's 8 a.m. 8:30, because you just had breakfast and got ready. The hobgoblins would nod as the 2 of them push the massive boulder or massive rock aside, kind of rolling it to open up the cave, and you would head back in. So give me a moment as you enter into a new area. Well, an area you've seen before, but down into the caves. And as you're heading through, kind of get to the place over here where you usually meet the druids. Oh, wait, let me give you sight. Sorry. Just gonna do the party token since you've been in this area before. And you would encounter, looks like the druid contact of yours. Hang on, let me get his name and picture.
Oh, what was his name? Cav something?
Yeah, hang on over here. It's Kavlin. Kavlin would be kind of waiting there with a couple of his druid allies. He would kind of see the lights coming as you approach through the cave. He greets the group and says, friends, are you ready to delve back down into the Umberhulk areas below?
We are indeed.
He would nod and say, oh, and I happened to have a visitor to the Grove recently. She came in last night, and I told her about what you were doing, and she said she would love to help. And he points to a figure who's kind of off to the side in the darkness, but steps forward as he does. What would you look like to them, Oriel? Or how do you pronounce your name? Sorry, did I mess that up?
Yeah, Oriel.
Oriel? Okay.
Super. Yeah, so a rather small figure emerges from the shadow. The first thing that's very apparent is she wears an owl-shaped mask resembling a barn owl, covered by a blue veil that's embroidered with all sorts of starry constellations, and she is wearing very, very thick winter clothing. You can literally see all the pelts peeking out from underneath her dress. And yeah, rose gold hair cascades from underneath the veil, but aside from the hair, there are no other features that are visible to the others.
All right. Any distinct markings or obvious weaponry she's carrying?
She only wears a sickle and a dagger on her belt, and that's it.
All right. So let me check something. Does anyone have nature proficiency in the group?
I
Yes.
think Ko does, right?
Give me those with proficiency. Give me a nature check, DC 12. You might notice something here.
Does being half proficient matter?
If you have Jack of all trades, then that would do it, but otherwise you wouldn't make this roll. Or wait, or if you have a Feywild background, sorry. That would also give it to you.
Well, doesn't he?
Alright, so Ko and Oliver both, actually. You notice, you don't see her face, obviously, but some of her features make you think that she is probably some sort of elf. And actually, Oliver, with your 21, you believe that she might be an Eladrin. Which is actually very rare to see on the world of Gaian. They're usually within the Fey realm.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she steps forward. I guess in the front would be Damien. What would you look like to her?
I would look like your average height human at 5'10". His skin is a little bit tanned from being out in the sun, a little too long. He has long hair in a man bun, and he has a well-trimmed beard with his tattered clothing from explosions the day before.
Yeah, looks like. Well, yeah, I guess it looks like he's been through it a little, though. Wound-wise, he's doing okay, right?
Yeah, wound-wise, he's doing okay.
All right. What about Ko? What would you look like?
A big boy, a big beefy half-elf man, larger than most, wearing just kind of dark, torn-up clothing. Got some tattoos creeping up from the collar and on his temple. Slicked back, black hair, shaven, beardless face, and the maul that's like ever present in my hand.
All right, and you are half orc, right?
Half elf.
Or half? Oh, sorry,
Just a
half
big
elf.
boy.
Just a big half elf. All right, it's fairly obvious. Olivar, what would you look like?
Okay, so Oliver is a half elf with very almost like reminiscent of an like past Eladrin features. He's got like cheekbones, his hair's short back and sides, a little bit longer on top, combed over, but it's always like his hair's always like it's caught in a breeze. And he's wearing quite smartish clothes. Like I've put the picture of what I imagine it is on the thing. Like a white shirt with a blue cloak and dark trousers with braces on. Yeah.
All right, any distinct markings on you or obvious weapons?
I mean, the only obvious weapon he'd have is kind of like a hilt of what would look like a rapier, but it's just the hilt. There's no actual sword there, which looks kind of odd. But other than that, no.
All right. So Kavlin would nod as you step forward, Oriella, and he says, "Thank you again for helping us with this, friend. We appreciate you as always, and I can tell you that these people will be valuable allies within the fights ahead."
It's always a pleasure to meet new faces.
All right. So,
Damien, at your service.
oh, that's right. Yeah, you just introduced yourself. All right. So yeah, you step forward, kind of introducing yourself. Does anyone else give their names?
Nah.
Ko just remains quiet, stoic as usual. What about?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
All right.
Oliver's. Go on.
You first.
Okay, Oliver's kind of like just realizing she's an Eladrin, and considering his dad's an Eladrin, he's kind of like trying to hide in the background, just out of view. Like, yeah, no, okay.
Yeah. What's so with your passive insight, Oriella? You might realize Oliver is a little bit nervous for some reason. He's being a little standoffish.
She takes 1-2 steps forward towards a group, like this relatively small figure, and she waves again and says, "Oh, nice to meet you guys. I'm Ariel. I hope I can help you guys with your tasks here."
So Iara, who's with the group in the background. Actually, yeah, let me describe the NPCs with the group as well. So one of them is a drow. Here, let me reveal her. She is not very tall. She stands about 5'4". She is kind of covered in black garments with a mask covering her face and a hood over her head. She would step forward at this point and say, is this some sort of druid you are giving us, Kalen? And he says, well, Oriala can tell you about her abilities, but I know that she is quite talented in certain forms of druid magic. Iara would just kind of look at you and say, are you going to be a burden in this battle, or can you actually fight? You seem a bit small. Not very armored either.
My mother always said the smallest perfume bottles hold the best perfumes. So I think I can hold myself.
Give me a persuasion.
Wait, how tall is Oreo?
She's like 5'3".
Ayara, she's barely shorter than you.
Well, I have blades and armor. She has a farming tool on her back. Ayara just like throws her hands up and says whatever. Suppose if nothing else, someone else in the way of a big Umberhold claw coming to smash me. But welcome to the group all the same, she says, a bit sarcastically, and then just kind of walks to the back. Shock shakes his head and says, rude. Shock steps forward now and says, I am Shock, allied to the group since much...
Day one.
Yeah, since day one, I've traveled with the Misfits, and I can tell you, we are an honorable and dependable bunch. He walks forward to give you a handshake, smiling. Big.
Extends.
Here, go ahead.
She extends a little hand and shakes it vigorously. Nice to meet you.
Big smile on his face. He shakes your hand back vigorously. He looks like he's probably in his early to mid 40s. Like I said, beard, longer hair, kind of unkempt, graying a little, and looks very strong. And he just nods and says, all right, well, is it time to head down then? Kind of looks back at Damien.
Ready when you all are.
All right, so Kavlin will nod and escort you through his area, bringing you back to familiar territory. Oh, I didn't delete the tokens from last time. Well, I could do that now. Alright, so you enter into this area. I'm gonna just put you at the beginning here. So we have Shock as one of the NPCs. Does anyone want to play Ayara, since we're missing Drea?
I can probably do that.
Alright, let me give you access to her. She basically plays like a rogue, pretty simple. You're just looking for sneak attack every round if you can get it.
Alright.
Let's see. And I think Damien, you're playing Shock, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So let me give you access to Ayara. And can you see okay with the token, Oriel? Or are you having issues?
No, thank you. I'm seeing everything fine. Sorry, I didn't notice I muted myself.
Oh, no worries. Alright, so Ko is doing Ayara. Alright, so you should have access to Ayara's sheet. You don't have to worry about putting her on the board until combat starts, unless she's actually out front, which she will always be trying to be behind. Same with Shock. If you don't want to play him, you can just delete the token and just say he's with the group. Alright, so yeah, you enter into familiar territory. Up ahead, you would see a Umber Hulk corpse still laying there from the battle yesterday.
Can we have
That's-
Shock hold a torch?
Oh, sure.
Only one without dark vision here, guys. Sorry.
That's a
That's a
Shock.
large fellow.
I'm gonna click my fingers and like 4 globules of light will flitter around the whole group. And I'll do dancing lights.
Oh, you saved us a torch. Thank you, Oliver.
Alright, so if you're doing that, Shock will not light his torch. Go ahead and summon out your... Do we have dancing light things yet, or do I have to make them real quick?
Don't know, I haven't-
That's the first use of dancing lights, I think.
Alright, so let me make you some dancing lights. What's the lighting of dancing lights?
oh, let me get my character sheet out. And just... I had to check I had it, and then I.
I'll just make you a dancing lights little thing that you can control.
I know it's technically 4, but they're kind of annoying because they're like you can move all 4 individually.
Yeah, so if you cast it, you'll just have to...
Torch size light.
So what's the light radius on those?
You create 4 torchlights within range, make them torch lanterns or glowing or. Yeah, you can also
Dancing lights.
10-foot radius. You
10
can 10-foot radius. Light must be within 20 feet of 10-foot radius. Sorry.
10 foot bright or dim, or is it 10 like
It
how's...
says
Go ahead.
each light sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius as a bonus action. Yeah.
Okay, so it's dim light. Gotcha. That is for Oliver. Alright. Alright, so... Make sure this is set up correctly. Alright, so 10 feet of low light. Got it. Alright, so... You should now see a dancing light icon under lighting. You could pull those out. I pulled out one already. But yeah, you can pull those out and you should be able to move them. Put them where you like. Might be a little bit challenging because you'll have those 4 icons to deal with, but you know, you could be very specific about where you want your lighting.
Great.
Shock kind of looks at all the little lights. It's like, ah, interesting.
Ah, yes, magic.
They flit around a bit like fairies. There you are.
He looks to Oriella and says, yes, these creatures are quite large and fearsome. I would suggest staying away from them at all costs. Also be warned, if you meet their gaze, you will become confused, possibly. Which is a very dangerous thing to have happen.
Well, that's unpleasant. I'll try not to look.
He nods.
At least not into the face, I think.
He says, and we will...
You'll be fine.
Exactly. We will do our best to keep you safe as the fight goes on. Just keep that in mind.
Thank you.
Alright, so what is everyone doing?
I guess we move forward, onward to infinity and beyond.
Iris is very carefully, though. As she kind of stalks in the back, her eyes peeled for danger. Alright, so yeah, you guys can just move as you wish now. Don't move too far in one go, just because if you trigger something, I need to react. But you start going...
I'm just moving my lights.
Damien, which way?
Yeah, remember you can do a click and hold to highlight all of them at once if you want to move them. But yeah, you'd see a bunch of kind of moss and lichen as it looks like there's some water dripping in from up above going through this area. Otherwise, it seems pretty empty. Oriella, With your passive perception, you think you feel a slight tremor coming from somewhere to the east.
Hey, guys. I don't know if we're actively looking for those big buggies, but to the east, there's something. I don't know if it's one of those bugs, but something is there.
Oh, you know what they say. Good adventurers always go left. So
Do they say that, Ira asks? I never heard that saying.
Yeah, it must be a Tiburon thing.
Yes, indeed. Alright, so
Also, please don't walk so fast. I have little legs.
alright, Ko, as you get to this point, you think, at first you think your eyes are playing tricks on you, as it almost seems like the shadows over here are kind of moving around on their own. But yes, as you look closer, it does look like there's some, almost like a black miasma that's kind of flowing around on the floor over here, up ahead.
Yeah, Ko's gonna hold an arm out and be like, "Hey, what's that
What's what? I can't see anything.
in the darkness?
Oreo would
Can you move the lights over there?"
Yeah, give me a second. That's 3.
Oreo would peek into that direction, right behind Ko's legs, like just.
Alright, so you indeed would see the shadows moving in a very peculiar way over there. Arcana 15 might give anyone some info if they've seen it.
I'm not proficient.
Alright.
Give me a minute. I need to open them up. Arcana.
15.
Nice.
Alright, so yeah, the way those shadows are moving is definitely unnatural. You would guess it might be some form of necrotic energy, though you have probably not seen it manifest like this before. In the Feywild, they teach a lot about the Shadowfell, and one of the things that you would have learned is probably how thick and dangerous the necrotic energies of the Shadowfell are. And this seems like something like that, but it's very odd to see it on the prime material plane.
So this is weird because normally, like, those shadows are more contained in the Shadowfell than here in this plane. So I
Alright.
wouldn't touch it.
So suddenly, as your lights are moving around over there, the darkness whips out and just absorbs one of them, quashing it.
That's not an Umbra Hulk.
Ko's gonna go.
I'm gonna.
Nod.
I'm gonna do this.
Usher.
I'm gonna
everyone
I'm
Wait.
gonna merge the. Hang on. Let's see what I can do.
So Ko's like,
Okay.
nope, and just backs up a little.
I'm gonna recreate the 4, and I'm gonna merge the 4 into 1 to make it like a. You can do this. If you combine all 4 lights into one glowing, vaguely humanoid form of medium size, so I'm gonna like merge them all into 1 to make them look like a humanoid meat, and then just slowly walk around the area I can see to see if or where.
Okay. So yeah, as you get closer to the darkness, once again the darkness kind of whips out and would just absorb the light completely.
Nope, I'm with you,
Double
Ko.
nope.
Lead the way, Ko. I can't see.
You want me
IRS
just
is
to read?
I can spark a torch up.
I can
what are
recreate the
shots,
light.
dudes?
I can redo the light. Like, it's not hard.
Oh, you can do that again? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
yeah, it's a
Human,
cantrip.
no magic on me,
it's a cantrip. It's easy magic.
Ko's gonna slide the torch back into the bag of holding.
All right.
Well, if you want to
Uh,
be useful, like entirely light the thing. Like it's not a you can't do it. It's just I figured if I could save
Ethan
things,
just
why not?
shrugged halfway through that.
Yeah,
Alright,
Shock
fine.
lights this torch. Shock lights this torch.
Alright, so Shock will take out a torch. He says, I only have 4 left. I should probably buy some more when we're back in town. But here, I'll use one. He stokes it, or sorry, he uses his flint to light it back up, providing
Invisible.
light. So it looks like the ground there is a bit uneven. Like there was something trying to burrow through a rock. It's difficult terrain, but it's not a hole. It would just be kind of weird going over it. It's like uneven ground, basically.
Is this where you fell through, Oliver?
I mean, it could be. I mean, in fairness, every tunnel looks the same when a certain point.
That is fair.
Shock says, shouldn't we check out that darkness? I'm assuming the druids would want us to look into these things. Nyara says, no, I think we have the right idea. It's their problem.
I don't mind looking
we
at.
should
Go on.
Go ahead.
we should probably
Michael.
ask them first what it is, if they know of it, because just barging in, not knowing what it is, or what it does specifically, might be a bit dangerous.
It might be. But they tasked us on exterminating the Umber Hogs, not figuring out what the necrotic energies are.
Shock
Fair. I
nods.
just hope it doesn't cut off our way out.
That is true.
Well, how do you fight a shadow?
I don't know. Normally
can't
I'd say
see a
light.
Shadow.
Well, it definitely didn't seem to like our lights, Shock says.
Our lights. Well, nice to know they're everyone's.
Shock just rolls his eyes.
Hey, sharing is caring, Oliver.
I am sharing.
Alright, so where are you going to go? As you're walking forward, sassing each other a little.
Yeah, hey, Ko is heading left, we'll head left.
Alright, so Shock, torch in hand, is moving, kind of following where Ko and the lights are going.
Which way?
Oliver is following, but every time I select him, I have to reselect the lights, so I'm just going to keep moving the lights, but I am following them.
If you're in the back, I guess you can just delete your token for now, if you don't want to move both.
Be the lights.
Well, actually, no, we might need your token, never mind. You might just have to deal with it.
No, it's fine, I'll just do this, put them there.
Alright, so as you get to this area, I'll say Oriella, with your 17, would notice more of that strange darkness kind of moving around over to your east.
There's more of the darkness.
There's more?
Yeah, over there. Can't you see it?
It's darkness in a cave, how can you
Chose
tell
the
the
right direction
difference?
Nice to meet. I thought.
Oh.
Sorry.
Send one. Oh, okay. I'm going to send one up in that direction to see when it gets switched off.
Okay. So as it gets to basically kind of adjacent to it, it would once again get sucked in.
Oh,
I'll
I
send
saw
another
it
one.
for a second.
I'll send another one in the opposite direction. See if there's on the other side.
Alright, so yeah, it looks like the cave wall goes right into where the darkness is.
Okay. Yep.
That is concerning, but I know nothing of magic.
Isn't our job the Umber Hulks?
Exactly.
Yep.
We were hired for Umber Hulks.
Alright, so you're going this way instead. Alright, so as you're walking, Oriella, you start feeling those tremors again, but they're getting much stronger.
I think something's coming nearer because there's the same tremors I felt earlier are getting stronger.
And almost on cue, a huge bug-like creature springs from the ground in front of you. Though this one seems to have that darkness kind of wreathed on it, the shadowy stuff. Give me initiative rolls.
Oh, I don't like that one bit.
Not a great start. That's better.
Does he will shock get good initiative? Deck.
Even better.
Oh, I didn't select my token.
Yeah, you gotta make sure your token's selected.
Oh no, I did. Oh, lucky.
Alright. So the first act is this thing bursts from the floor chittering. Luckily, Oriella sensed it, so you are not surprised because she said something. The first act is... Oh, it's going to be Oriella. What do you want to do?
Ariel, she wants to move back a little bit. Am I in, how do you say,
You are not in its threat
in
range
range?
right now.
Okay, good. Then she will retreat a few meters back, like 20 feet back.
Okay.
And she will activate her Dharma.
Alright, go ahead and link what you're doing. Just in chat. Alright, so I don't think well, obviously the group hasn't seen this before because you just joined the party, but what would this look like to them, what you're doing?
So, basically, she claps her hands together and pulling out like a long astral bow that's basically like shining golden and adorned with stars and moons and seems to be like, yeah, seems very celestial.
Alright.
And she would activate her archer form.
Okay.
And then... Yes, this would be my starry form, exactly. Sorry. This is my bonus action.
Okay.
And I would activate my archer form. And I would cast a guiding bolt onto the bug. Which I can do for free because of my modifier.
Alright, so yeah, you expend one use of that. I believe you have 3 a day as you
Yes.
blast.
Bonus.
Yeah, as you blast forward this energy at it. So go ahead and give me a attack roll. 13 is just going to miss an AC of 14 as the bolt strikes it, but sort of dissipates off of its armor as it just continues to chitter angrily. Anything else?
So this was my bonus action, my action, and my movement. No, that's it.
Alright, so with your passive perception, you would feel, and actually Oliver, with your passive perception, you too would both feel movement coming from here and here. Oh, it's getting very strong. Damien, your turn. What do you want to do?
That doesn't look like one of the druid's guardians, so I'm just gonna shoot at it twice. At the Ankh.
Alright, so you pull back your bowstring, firing at it.
This should be correct. That's a miss.
Alright, no, AC 14, that will get stuck in its hide, but not damage it.
I'll do one more extra attack. There you go.
14, do you ignore cover?
Yes.
Alright, so luckily you were able to account for Ko's movements in front of you, and your shot would strike.
Oh, 21 piercing damage.
Alright, so the creature would take 27, chittering angrily and looking wounded from the attack. Anything else?
I'll move up this way. Like, let me scoop past y'all. Thank you very much. And then I will end my turn.
Alright. Suddenly, from below, one of these creatures will burst through the ground. And it is going to kind of look north towards the three of you as it sprays a caustic acid mixed with some sort of dark energy. I need some dex saves from... actually... Yeah, so I need a dexterity save from the three of you in a line here. Shock, Oriella, and Lord Blackwater.
Do I get cover from all the people in front of me?
No, this is an AoE. Cover doesn't really... Well, if you had a solid, like, pillar or something, I would give you cover, but yeah, since it's just a bunch of people, it wouldn't help.
Does it
I
hit
don't know what
Ayara?
It would not. It would go through the others. She kind of is like, oh, geez, and jumps back as a bunch of caustic acid sprays forward. So, Oriel, you would be struck, unfortunately unable to react in time, taking 7 acid. Looks like Damien made it, so he takes 3. And what about Shock? Shock made it, so he takes 3 as well. That is it for that Ankeg. This one over here is going to look angrily, but it can't see Damien anymore. So it is going to spray acid this way, which looks like a Ko. I need a dex save from you. I need one from Oriella again, and one from Ayara.
Well, Ko sees it coming, right? So he gets advantage because of danger sense.
Yeah, if he has that, then that
yeah.
would be correct. Just go ahead and link your danger sense. Alright, Ariel is ready this time, kind of dodges to the side as the acid comes her way. This would be 9 if you fail, 4 if you make it. Again, acid damage. So that is it for that. Go ahead.
Did I make it or not? 13.
What was the AC? DC 13. Yes, you just made it. So you would take 4. And Ayara actually, I think, has evasion. Oh wait, no, she doesn't. Sorry. So she would take the half damage if she failed it. So that is it for that one. Ko.
I'm gonna fucking rage.
Alright. What does your rage look like since Oriella hasn't seen it before?
Oh wait, did we skip Shock?
Did we?
Did we?
Oh, he has 7. He goes 7. Oh, but he's not on there.
Oh, did you not? Did you not do his token? Maybe.
Must have missed it. But he rolled a 7, so he goes last anyways.
All right, go ahead and roll and just change it to a 7. That's fine. So yeah, what is Ko doing?
Trying to rage. There it goes.
All right. So yeah, what would
Did I
this? Oh wait, did Aurella step away for a moment? Well, why don't you? Can you still hear Oriella? I think she's stepped away from. I was gonna say you should describe it because she hasn't seen it yet. But go ahead. So you go into a rage, and what are you gonna do?
I got 2 attacks now,
That's correct. Being level 5, you have 2.
Sorry, I'm just doing my modifier like a good barbarian. And then I'm gonna whack it with my maul. Across the face if I can.
Alright, so 17 would be enough, bringing your maul down upon this creature, cracking its carapace a bit. And 13 would be enough to bring it down. It goes to the floor unconscious and dying.
So, yeah, killing it over the head. I'm gonna move over to the next one and hit this one.
Alright, so you rush over in a rage. 14 is its AC, so you would connect, slamming it with another maul strike. Doing 17. Alright. Crack in its carapace as you smack it, and the creature is getting ready to lunge back at you. Anything else?
Let's go.
Alright. So, Oliver, unfortunately, you were not able to react quickly enough, and an Ankeg bursts through the ground near you. It is going to come at you with its mandibles, trying to bite you. Oh, and I believe it did bite you.
Shield.
Alright, so as it's coming in to bite you, you quickly yell an arcane word as a magical force bursts into existence in front of you, knocking the creature back as it continues to chitter, acid dripping off its mandibles. That is it for the Ankeg. Oliver.
Okay. Okay, so we are going to what time?
Oh, it doesn't look like your drow took her damage yet. You might still need to do that. Whoever's controlling her.
What was it, 4, right?
Yeah, it was 4 damage.
No, it's not mathing.
You gotta highlight it, then type -4. Like highlight 71. Like if you click on it and then just type like 71, then you click it, it should highlight it, then you type -4, enter, and it just does it.
Yeah, normally it just wasn't working for me.
Alright, so Oliver, what are you gonna do?
As an action, I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis, 2nd level.
Alright, what would this look like to Ariella?
I suppose for Oliver, it kind of looks like a purple, like mist, like thing as it like just goes floats along and like forms like almost like a holographic like mist like cold thing over him. Yeah. And he kind of like you can hear like him humming as it happens, just like a quiet hum to himself. And then bonus action, I am going to. Who could do with it? I will give Bardic Inspiration to. Who's gonna likely make Oriella? I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Oriella, and it's a D8.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you would feel inspired, Oriella. Anything else?
But yeah, the one thing I'm going to do then is just move like here, so that the Ankhead's in my way if they decide to spit fire at me.
Alright, trying to not make a line for it to hit a bunch of people. Alright, so you maneuver around it, getting into a better position. Shock.
Shock will drop his torch on the tile next to him right there.
Okay.
Going to item interaction, pull out his longsword, and swing at the Ankeg in front of him.
Alright, so he comes in with an overhead cut as it's about to lunge at your barbarian.
No, actually, I lie. He's going to shield bash it, attempt to knock it prone.
You should have advantage on that, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
so
because of your wolf stance.
shield bashing it.
Oh, 19 would strike. Luckily, the barbarian's rage is helping out. So it takes 5. It has to make a strength save. Oh, unfortunately, this thing is pretty strong and would keep on its feet, not being knocked over.
That's all he can do. So, I understand.
Alright, so that's it for him. Top of the round, Iara, who was apparently just hanging out last turn.
Oh
Taking
yeah, I
the
don't know
surroundings.
what's going on there. She's the highest initiative.
Alright, so what's she
where's the
doing?
flank on this one?
Any of these 2 squares would be a flank.
I guess she'd move in and multi-attack. Or could she sneak attack?
Alright, so 25 feet of movement gets her there. If she hits it, she'll get a sneak attack.
Okay. Then she's gonna use.
Why is her Hang on a second. Why is her HP so high?
No idea.
Okay, there we go. That's weird. But it, yeah, you got it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it was 70. So she would be at, 46, and she attacks.
Do I use the dagger with her or the multi-attack?
You can click on the multi-attack, then click the dagger. Just to signal she's making 2 attacks. Yeah, 19 will strike with the first one as she rushes up, slashing at a vulnerable area of the creature, doing 9 and a sneak attack.
How do I calculate that?
I think if you just click the sneak attack, it should roll it. Like on her sheet.
I don't see it on her actions.
It's not, it's her trait. It's not under her actions.
I see now.
Alright, so it is stabbed for another 8 and second attack.
Oh Jesus, I'm not a rogue. Hang on.
She is not technically, but she does have some stuff. Alright, so 22 would strike with her second dagger slash. Doing another 10. Alright, and that would wound the creature. Anything else?
That's it, I think.
Alright, Ariella. Are you muted?
Oh, yes. Sorry.
No worries.
Ori would take a deep breath and prepare herself and then cast a moonbeam on this critter over here.
Alright, so you bring down a column of light from the ceiling on the Ankheg. So if you look in the journal under resources, there's all the different spell effects. I think was Moonbeam
Yes.
10-foot circle, or is it a 5-foot circle? Oh, you got it.
Circle.
Alright, nice. Alright, so it blasts down upon this creature, and I believe at the start of its turn, it has to make a check, right?
Yes, it has to do a wisdom throw.
Alright, so that was your action. You're concentrating on that. So when you're concentrating, you put this mark on yourself, just for future reference. But anything else?
She would move a few feet to the left, so there isn't a particular line of fire for any of those ant thingamajigs.
Alright, yeah, trying to stay out of those line attacks. She positions herself accordingly. So, at the end of your turn, you start feeling tremors coming from the north.
There's even more coming!
Alright. Damien. You don't feel what she's talking about, but being that she felt the first ones, you probably trust her. I'll leave that up to you, though. What are you gonna do?
I'll shoot this one over here, the wounded one.
Alright. You take aim at the one Iara is stabbing, that's turning around to snap at her.
I'll precision.
Alright, you use a precision dice. So that will auto hit because you just needed a 13, I believe.
No, I think I need a 14.
Oh, so then never mind. Oh, you're right. Yeah, AC 14. So give me a roll. Don't roll a 1.
Oh, you willed it into existence, just watch. Oh, thank goodness.
You're good. Alright, so yeah, the arrow would strike right in the middle of its chest. The creature kind of gurgles and falls over forward, unconscious.
Yeah, I give a thumbs up to Oliver. And then a second attack, this one over here. Oh.
Yeah, 22 would strike it.
15 plus 6. 21?
Alright, so that would... Hang on a second. Check something. That would hit it. So it takes 21, and it is badly wounded.
Use my movement to go here. Trusting Oriel's info that she sends us another creature.
Basically leaving her to get attacked. I see what you did there. Alright, so Damien says thanks as he runs past you. Alright, so that is it for you.
I'm a squishy guy.
I think you're both squishy. The Ankeg goes. It is going to attempt to recharge its acid spit. Oh, it does. You see more acid dripping from its maw. And it is going to lunge at Ko, angered by his nasty maul strike on it. Oh, but 10 is not enough, and Ko would dodge out of the way. You didn't do what do you call it? Reckless, did you?
No, I did not.
Okay. Why did it take the rage icon off of
I
you?
was just gonna ask that. I don't know.
Weird. Alright, so that's it for that one. Yeah, unfortunately, with Blackwater moving, another one bursts through the floor, coming out over here. And it is going to do an attack on you, Oriella. Shock says, Blackwater, defend the back! What are you doing?
Don't use my family name!
That's true.
Oh shit.
That's true. Well, actually, I don't know if anyone here would. Everyone here knows already, I think.
I think Ara is the only one that does it. Oh, well, she might. I don't know.
Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah, Iara would be like, wait, what? I'm kind of confused by that.
Snipe water. He said
Snipe water. So, no, he said he wouldn't have been thinking about that in battle. So, Ariella, I believe 22 would strike you, yes? Alright, so you are pincered by this thing for 7 slashing and 4 acid as it grips you in its maw, making you grappled. And yeah, Shock would yell, assist her! So
Wait,
that...
we lost Ko on the initiative.
Wait,
I
what?
fell off?
Yeah, Ko
Did
fell
you
off.
delete your token or something?
I don't think they're in battle, no.
What is going on with you? Did you ever replace your character sheet?
No, I have not actually managed to do that.
Yeah, I mean, there might... your token and your sheet are acting really weird, but yeah, I think you might have to re-roll the initiative.
It was 9 something.
Okay. So yeah, Ariella is grabbed by this thing.
What's where do I throw for concentration?
It's a Constitution save. As you attempt to hold your spell. Alright, so yeah, you'd make it. You're okay for now. That's it for the Ankeg. The one over here is bleeding out. Oh, it bleeds out. Wow, natural 1. dying. This one over here is bleeding out. It is still alive for now. Oliver.
Okay. All right. Over here. All right, cool. And then I am going to booming blade. So I get to do this. That's my right here.
Alright, so your weapon crackles with thunder energy as you lunge forward, attacking from the rear.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16
14.
with a flank 16 would strike it.
Cancel that. And then I get to add the 1d8 from
1d8, yeah.
booming blade. Yeah.
So your sword, probably, you said it was only a handle before. What would that look like when you attack
Well,
with it?
It's kind of so you don't actually see the sword. It kind of like you kind of just can feel the air around it as it's swung. So as he like pulls it out and he just swings it, you kind of just feel the air rush as it's being wielded. You don't actually see the blade. But yeah, that
Alright, so
kind of
yeah,
slashing and one under.
the creature is now pulsing with booming energy.
And
As
then
yeah.
bonus action, healing word on Oriella, but she can also add the bardic inspiration to the healing if she wants.
Oh, and she does look wounded. So if you go below half Oriella, the other people can't see your HP, so you mark yourself with that to let them know you're below half.
Okay.
The half heart.
Yeah,
Okay, so you get
add
6.
bardic to it.
It's a D8 you can add to it.
Alright, so the Bardic Inspiration helps the heal restore even more of your stamina. You would gain 8, and yes, she no longer looks wounded. Anything else,
And that's me
Oliver?
done. That's everything I can do.
Alright, Shock. So Shock says, well done, Oliver. Get it off her.
Because Cole said he went at 9.
Oh, right. You had to re-roll. So I'll
Yeah,
put you at 9. So, Ko, what are you going to do? Yeah, I think we should remake your sheet. I don't know what's going on. It's like dropping initiative and disappearing your stuff. And you, for some reason, can't do the minus thing, which is... I don't know what's going on.
No, I did it earlier.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it doesn't stick. I don't know. This one in front of me, is it dead?
It
Or
is
unconscious?
badly wounded. It's still
Oh, okay.
alive.
Oh, it's still kicking? Cole's gonna smack the shit out of it.
Alright.
Breath attack.
Oh,
I didn't do it twice, damn it.
yeah, 22 would strike on the first attack. You slam your maul into it for 14. It is barely moving, but it's still up.
I'm hit it again.
Alright,
Do that.
second.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry to butch in. Did the creature do its wisdom saving throw?
Oh, right. I don't think it
Because
did. So
the
actually,
green beam is still active.
yeah, let me do that really quick, because I think it did go. Oh, it would fail, so how much damage does it take? You might not need to use your second attack here.
2d10.
Alright, go ahead and give me a 2d10 roll. Alright, 5 points is enough to bring it down. As it is seared by the radiant energy and falls to the floor, dying. So, Oliver. Or, sorry, Ko, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna use this. So if he didn't, if it died, I'm gonna use my second attack. Can I run over here? None of this is
Alright.
terrain. It's okay.
No, it's normal terrain, so it is unconscious, not dead yet. But yeah, you rush over to this one that's gripping Uriella.
Yeah, I'm trying to knock. What is it gripping her with? Oh, I'm just
It's
gonna block it in the face.
it's mandibles. Yeah, 17 would strike it. Oof. Doing at 10 points, which would wound it, but it's still gripping her.
Damn. I can't use a bonus action or anything.
If you have something to do with your bonus action.
I don't know. I don't know what that would be. I guess not. All right, that's it.
Alright, Shock. What's he gonna do?
Chuck's going to march his ass over here and swing at it with advantage.
Hurrah! Ooh, no, that is gonna miss.
And Shock doesn't have multi-attack, so he will end his turn.
Alright, that's it for Shock. New round, Iara. She says, I'll get it. She is trying to get over this stone.
This one's unconscious, right?
Yeah, that one's unconscious.
And the flanks here.
Yeah, either of those two squares opposite Ko.
Cool.
Alright, so she moves into position.
Oh, I gotta actually pull her up. Yep. Multi-attack, dagger, sneak attack.
Alright, so yeah, 16 would strike. Oof, nasty.
Oh, and then also the dagger.
Oh, oof. Alright, so that is actually going to bring it down. Alright, so all of the enemies have been defeated. What do you guys want to do? The shadowy creatures lay dead before you. The miasma kind of drains off them into the ground around you as they die. Shock would say, "Is everyone all right?" And he kind of looks over at Uriella and who else got hit? I guess Blackwater.
Right, thank you.
I'm fine. Here, Ariel, take this and hand her a healing potion.
Thank you.
Alright, you gonna drink it or save it?
I'm gonna drink it.
Alright, so 2d4 plus 2 as you quaff the potion.
That wasn't so bad.
No, luckily we made short work of them, though we have to be careful about watching our back line. He kind of looks over at Damien.
Try to shrug at him. I don't have a shield like you, Shock.
Says, yes, we have some unarmored people behind us. We just must be cautious. And he picks back up his torch.
Oriel would look at the two, like especially this ant and this ant. Are they like dead, or are they just unconscious, dying?
So they are in the basically process of dying. You don't think they're gonna survive. They might, unless you want to just put them down.
Yes, she would go and like double tap.
Alright, so
into
she,
the...
using her sickle, just kind of cuts into their throats and makes sure they're dead. You do also know, do you have any nature knowledge?
I should.
So you know that these types of creatures have an essence that can be collected that might be useful for both rituals and components. For spells, as well as crafting certain magical items, if you want to try to collect it.
I do not have any nature knowledge, so...
Oh, you're
don't
not
think-
proficient? Never mind, sorry.
It's okay.
Also alchemy. If you have alchemy, you'd know that. Which I'm not sure if you have alchemy tools or not.
I'm
I
proficient in
have herbalist
alchemical
linkage.
tools.
You said you have herbalist?
Yeah.
I think herbalism. So those that can be used to collect certain rare and special herbs, but not for essence off these things.
Damien is proficient in alchemist tools.
All right. So are you doing that? You gonna collect their essence?
If we need them, I don't mind. I can do that.
All right. Give me an alchemy check.
What would alchemist be? Just intelligence?
You could probably use intelligence or wisdom for that.
Okay, they're both +0, so it's just my proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Nice.
So you are collecting some essence off them. What does the group want to do?
Keep pushing forward. Just look around. Like, yeah, alright, let's go. That was easy.
Ariel would dust herself off a bit and then keep walking behind the others.
Right.
That was something.
Carefully now. I'm not being an idiot about it, but I'm trying to track and see if I can see anything.
All right. Higher
Any
would
signs
say,
before I walk up on them.
yes, we should definitely keep ready for any more vibrations. Luckily, the new one seems to be able to feel them even from a distance. All right, so you step forward down the hallway. It looks like the cave turns north up ahead. Shock would kind of whisper to Blackwater. He says, "I don't suppose you happen to know anything about this miasma. I know that you have some knowledge of magics."
I know of potion brewing, but not of my asthma.
He just nods.
Perhaps Oliver or the new girl Oriel might know. Oh, also, don't use my family name in battle.
He says, "My apologies. The tensions were high with our backline being under attack, but I will try to remember that."
I understand.
All right. So as you're moving through this area here, Oriella, with your passive perception of 17, something about the cave over here looks a little bit off to you as the light goes past there.
Nice. Can you wait? Can you see that?
Go freezes.
Uh-huh.
She goes up to those two who already went forward. There's something weird about this
So
wall magic.
Shadows.
as she points that out, give me active perception checks, everyone. Oliver's like, huh?
Wait, what?
Damien's
Perception.
Yep, wall is wall.
looks like a wall to me. So now that you look closer, Ko, you do see something odd in the light. It looks like little spores or some kind of particles floating around in the air over there. Seems off to you. Although you'd probably have to get closer to investigate it.
Yeah, Ko's just gonna point at it and be like, "Is that shadows or is that poison?"
Oh, but light.
Poison.
The light's next to it,
Death
and it's
air.
the light's next to it, and they're not trying to eat it, so I don't think it's shadow.
So now that you see it a
Death
little
air.
closer, Oriella, you think it might be some kind of mushroom spores floating in the air.
Oh, there might be spores actually. I don't know what spores exactly, but yeah, those might come from mushrooms actually.
All right, do you want to go investigate it?
Yeah, she'd
Anyone
go
looking
a
for
little bit
mushroom stew
closer,
tonight?
carefully.
I don't eat strange mushrooms.
Yes,
The depth
don't have to
ones.
eat them. We just have to know if they're gonna kill us.
Hey, strange mushrooms are the best mushrooms.
There you go.
The last time I ate strange mushrooms, I ended up on a. I blacked out for 2 weeks and then woken up in the middle of a keep. There was a massive party going on, and none of us were wearing clothes.
Oh, you were at that
Pretty
party
weird.
too.
IRS sounds
You were
says
there.
my kind of party.
You
So
guys can feel the massive side eye from Oriel, even though her mask traces no emotion. She's just like,
uh,
the
uh,
fuck were you doing?
I mean, if I've ingested, I think I took a lot of different substances that night. Like, I have no entire idea what I took.
I can't
yeah,
believe
There was
we missed each
mushroom.
other that day, Oliver.
I bet you
Well,
did.
we could
IRS
have
says under
spoken.
her breath.
We could have spoken. I just completely don't remember a thing. Like, I blacked out for. It was my 18th birthday, and I blacked out for 2 weeks.
As
It
much
was
as
a
I'm
lot.
enjoying your story, shouldn't we check out these mushrooms? IRS says
Sorry.
sarcastically.
Sorry.
All right, so you walk over there, Oriella. Go ahead and give me an investigation. Shock says, I was enjoying your story. I was a bit of a buzzkill.
I know, right? I tell very good stories. I mean, if it remind me to tell you about the time I met the 3 sisters, the 2 brothers, and a carrot was involved. It's a good story.
All right. So, Oriella, you are investigating the area over here. You are not sure where these spores are coming from exactly. However, with your passive perception, you would notice there is almost like a small cave that you can't fit in. It looks like a small creature who's crouched could possibly fit in it, but like, do you want to stare into it and see if you see anything?
I think she could do you one better, actually. And 1 second, please.
And there is a, it looks like there's a light, like a very dim light source coming from inside of it. Now that you're kind of over here behind the wall.
She would probably wild shape.
All right, so you turn into something small. What are you going to turn into?
I think a cat, because fast reflexes, quickly in and out, can push itself through smaller crevices.
All right, so you
I'm gonna
spend.
check that out.
All right, so you spend a wild shape, and what would your transformation look like since they haven't seen this before?
So, suddenly, Ariel's body seems to glow in a golden light, and she becomes even smaller and smaller and smaller, and in a flurry of like golden particles just brushing off of her, a little Russian blue cat is standing in front of you guys with golden eyes.
Kind of reflect in the
Thank you.
dark.
I always
Kevin
remember I have
told us she- Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I always forget I have allergies to cats. Thank you.
Once again,
Kevin
Ira
could have
rolls
told
her
us.
eyes.
Like Kevin could have told us she was one of their own.
Shock says, I thought he did mention that she was a druid ally.
No, he said that she was visiting, but that was it.
All right, so as you're all saying that, I assume Oriella kind of darts into the cave ahead.
Yeah, carefully. She'll just inch in.
Okay.
I'll whisper over to Oliver. Do you think that's painful? The way she changes forms.
I don't think it's like trying to cover my nose. I'm just faking having an allergy to cats at this point. I don't know. I think it's probably like how she's not here anymore. Like I think it's probably how I do my bardic thing. It's just something you can do. I don't think it's painful. Why would you do it if it was painful?
Give me a deception
Although,
check.
I can't roll below a 22.
All right, well, you could still see. All right, so 22.
Either.
IRS says, you're really allergic to cats when they're 30 feet away from you? Is that a thing?
Oh yes, severe allergies.
She just shrugs and kind of rolls her eyes a little. But Oriella, so you are crawling through this tunnel. You do see some light coming from the other end, and as you, I'll wink you out for now because you're not actually here. As you get into the chamber on the other side, there's a bunch of skeletons in here. Kind of a bit of a foul smell, and you would see mushrooms growing all over the place, which, with your herbalism knowledge, you would recognize these as being kind of rare herbs that can be used to make certain potions. Also,
Yes,
oh, go ahead.
but the dead skeletons are make me stop and trying to hold my breath for now, as long as I don't know what exactly those spores do.
All right, and you would also see one of the mushrooms in here is actually glowing. Give me an herbalism check. I'll say intelligence based. You might know something. So
Sorry, I'm like,
no worries. The glowing herb is actually one that's the glowing mushroom is one that's pretty common in the deep. These mushrooms are light sources within the halls, deep within the bowels of Gaian. But you don't usually see one growing this close to the surface. It's kind of weird. It's giving off light, so you can actually harvest it and use it as a light source until it dies. It's not as good as a torch, but it's it's better than no light.
Yeah, she would take it.
So unfortunately, you are in cat form right now.
She would take it into her jaw.
All right, you
Like she
bite
would.
it.
I would bite into it,
Just
rip
rip
it
it
out,
out. All right.
swipe it out, and then move back through the tunnel.
All right. So a few moments later, the cat, and I'll get your token, Drea, since you're here now.
Okay.
Will reemerge from the hole with a glowing mushroom in her jaw. You would all see this. It's pretty obvious. So these mushrooms give off, I believe it's 40 feet of dim light.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
She would run up to Shock and lay it down at his feet.
He looks
and
at it, says, "Oh, what's this?" Picks it up and examines it. Says, "Well, it's a glowing mushroom. I guess, yeah, if I put it in a lantern or something, this could be useful." And he'll just
very magical stew.
says, "Yeah, maybe. I've no idea what these do." And he kind of looks at the cat and he says, "All right, is that all?"
She waves her head to the right and to the left, as if there was more, but she didn't really want to go back in there because the skeletons kind of spooked her out.
All right. So he doesn't.
She'd roll over and play dead, and then paw her paw 4 times, like 4 or 5 times on the ground.
What is it, girl? He just kind of watches you do this and just shrugs and says, "Well, here." And he kind of hands the glowing mushroom, I guess, to who is it that doesn't have dark vision?
Oh, that's
Me.
Damien. Oh,
Alright.
I guess Drea doesn't either.
Yeah, I don't either.
All right, so I guess he'll hand it to Drea for now. He says, in case you need a light source.
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, I guess since Drea, you weren't here before, what would you look like to Oriella?
Drea has it's a silver-skinned dragon, and she wears kind of like soft, kind of whitish clothing to match him with her scales. Her tail and as well as her horns go out to being white, and at the tips turns into a like a light blue, sort of like a turquoise, with her eyes also being a shining silver color, standing only about 5'8".
All right, and just a quick refresher, Oriella. What would you look like to her since she wasn't here before?
Well, right now you see a little blue Russian cat that's just rolling around on the ground.
Rolling around the
But
ground.
you would have seen a small figure about 5'3" with an owl mask on over her face with rose golden colored hair and a blue veil and blue thick winter clothes that almost seem like traditional clothing out of the northern areas of the continent. And yeah, with lots of star patterns on it.
All right, so Shock would say, "Well, if we're done here, I guess we should move on. Doesn't seem like the cat's going back in, so I'm guessing we have
Yeah.
everything."
Oriel, I'm curious. When you shapeshift, do you keep your original mass?
I assume it would
Uh,
shapeshift into her, because yeah, it would have to become small for her to keep it.
yes.
Okay. That would
So,
make sense.
Oriel would just hop, skip, and jump over to Ko and just climb on his back and just settle there.
Whoa.
All right, so
Basically, "Join me."
she's up on his back. Keep an eye out from up here.
High ground bonuses.
Exactly, high ground.
He's gonna shrug, accepting his fate.
All right, so where is the group going?
Onward.
Shock would nod. He says,
You
"Yeah,
got mushroom now.
I think we got everything we need from the hole." Stop it. Alright, so you continue down the cavern, and up ahead you see that black miasma again, coming in from the other side, right up here. Shock's lantern light would hit it, and it seems to, like, almost be repelled a bit by the light, but it's still in the area.
I still don't have my token.
You don't?
Or-
You should.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You might just be on the wrong part of the map. This is where we are. Bing.
Oh, yes, there we are.
So, yeah, it looks like that area is filled with the strange miasma. And yeah, Shock's light seems to repel it a bit.
Oh.
Does the dancing lights do that or no?
No, it seems like actually I'll say Insight or Arcana DC 15 might tell you something here. Anyone can make this roll.
Did Arcana?
Yeah, Insight or Arcana DC 15.
Shock's a smart cookie, right, Shock? He is.
Apparently is. It says, the lantern light seems to affect it more than your small dancing lights. I'm not sure why. Because he doesn't have Arcana
Probably.
training.
Probably
True.
because yours is flame and those are just light. Yours is heat and light.
It says maybe. Though that would there wouldn't be heat at that range. But in any case, yeah, just interesting.
Maybe because fire is natural and magic isn't? Or is it natural? I don't know.
I'm not sure, he says.
Natural to me.
Well,
that's true.
it seems like we have no choice but to move into the areas with this substance if we continue.
Probably best to light another torch, and I grab a torch from my bag. Do I have one in my bag?
All right.
From our quartermaster, which is myself, and use one.
All right. So you pull out a torch, expending it. Go ahead and mark yourself as a light source. Oh, and mark shock as a light source too.
Ah, yes, those exist. It's in here somewhere, near the bottom.
Yes, little. I can do it. It's easier
Alright.
for me. Yeah, exactly. It's the light bulb icon. So yeah, what do you want to do?
Does anybody with guys cast magic, right?
Oh, I accidentally put 2 light bulbs on. Ah, there you go. I cannot cast magic.
What about you two? And he's
Nope.
gonna look at Drea and Oliver.
No, I can't do sending.
I can't do much magic either.
I'm gonna look up at take the codes and look up at the cat on his shoulder. Who are you? Clearly, you got magic.
Yeah.
Meow.
If you're talking, you're muted.
Would anyone else like a torch? Drea, perhaps?
Yes, I can light a torch real quick.
Yeah, I'll hand Drea a torch.
All right. So you light one as well. Expending another torch.
How long do torches last?
1 hour.
We have 8 left still.
Yeah, at this point, it's probably about. So you came in here probably at about 10. I'll say 9:30. Actually, it wouldn't take you that long to get down here. So you've probably been down here about 10 minutes. So it's about 9:40 at this point in the morning.
Alright, Shock, let's lead the way. Oh, I still moved the dancing lights. It's right here. It repels the shadows.
So it seems like when you get closer, it makes it doesn't repel them by much, but like if you walk up to them, they kind of part to let the light move through.
That's trippy.
So
Like
we
basically like right around where the person is, where the light is, like the shadows part. So it only protects that one square, it seems like.
Oh, so we all need a torch.
Here you go.
You might.
Call.
Or some sort of light. It doesn't seem like at least the dancing lights work on it, as you've seen.
Do you need a torch, Co? I have one.
I'm checking my inventory. Hang on. I think I have one. Yeah, I got one. I'm fine.
Hey,
How do I
you
activate
already-
it?
You just tell me you're using it and then subtract
Okay, I'm
one
using a
torch. Alright, so I'll light one up for you as well.
Subtracted.
Do you need a torch, Oliver, or you got your own?
I've got one, but I normally just use my dancing light, so it's kind of.
Yes.
And luckily
your
the
lights get snuffed out by this darkness.
I'll light mine.
alright, and luckily
Slightly insulted
the cat is riding on Ko's back, so she does not need a torch right now.
slightly insulted that my dancing lights aren't keeping this darkness away. Just like,
Come on, dancing
no,
lights,
I'll
get it
do it.
together.
I'll do it the old-fashioned way, and I mean, magic was made to make people's lives easier, but no, of course, no. Why would a dancing lights look? Yeah, no, cool.
Alright.
I don't think that I can't magic my way out of it.
I do apologize for this kind of dumb question, but because of the stuff that was going on last week, are we level 5 or still level 4?
Level 5.
Okay. Yeah. I wasn't able to level up before, so we just...
Alright, so yeah, I'll say the wolf is staying close to you. It's small enough that at least out of combat it can share your square.
Yeah, and then when combat starts, I'll just place him right next to me.
Alright, so yeah, where are you going?
Right, let's go, Shock.
Alright, so
Hi, Damien.
Shock steps into the darkness as it kind of parts around him. He says, I don't like this. It looks like the miasma kind of whips out like these little tendrils that kind of lick at his boots as he's walking past, but they are then repulsed by the light.
I don't like that either, Shock.
There's way too much of this stuff.
Hang on a second. Do we have Drea? Because you're losing people. I just need to know how close everyone is. I assume you're all next to each other, but yeah, just gotta move up there.
Yeah,
I was
I'm just
waiting for
being a little bit in
Drea
the
to
back.
make sure she was with me.
Yeah. I'm being a little bit in the back, but I'm also leveling up. So
And
don't
I'd
worry
have
about
the
me. Keep
dancing
going.
lights
I'm shadowing.
specifically around me because I'm just like, yeah, no.
Alright, so as you get to this point, I'll say Oliver and Oriella the cat would notice something oddly shaped in the dark mists over here, in the miasma.
Oriel would tap Ko, like on his
And
shoulder,
smack him with his paw.
What?
like,
Where?
Stupid
What?
cat.
and then she would motion towards the corner she saw it in.
Over here?
Kind of
over here.
over here. Yeah, in that little alcove there.
I would say, wait, the cat. Which way is it?
I over this way-ish. I'm gonna do it with my torch and my. I'm gonna combine my torch and dancing light. So as I'm holding my torch and dancing light.
Oh, the dancing lights are all dead. They get swiped out as soon as they enter this area. Is dancing lights a concentration? I forget.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to keep recasting it because it's a cantrip. It's easy.
Yeah, no, but it seems like they can't even exist in this darkness. But
It's a concentration.
give me an active perception check as you try to look around for the thing that you saw. It's kind of difficult in the darkness over here.
I'm refreshing. I'm rolling shit.
Alright, so yeah, you're looking around, but you don't see anything. You could have sworn you saw something in the shadows.
I need help. I can't see anything.
Doesn't he have a torch?
No, I have a torch. I just can't see anything because I'm rolling shite.
It's okay, Shock. It's not you.
Would Oriel see something if she looked?
I was already looking.
Give me... Yeah, go ahead. Give me an active for Oriella. Active perception. With a 19... Yeah, you think you see something in the darkness, kind of half buried in the dirt there. If you... I guess, how would you point it out to the others?
She
I
would
don't know if
probably
you saw what
jump.
Shock got 19 too.
She would probably jump down and start like digging with her paws.
Go and follow with a torch.
Alright.
Keep it like, oh wait, hang on.
Yeah, so you make sure there's light in the area to push the dark miasma out. Give me one to look at something. So everyone give me a d20 roll. Ooh, Oliver and Damien, give me a roll off. Okay, so Damien.
Did they just swap places?
Or wait. No,
If
Damien.
you
Yeah, it
I already
is.
got one, yeah.
So this would be Olivar. Let's see. I have a thing I do called wish list items. So when you get a chance, you make a wish list and put it with your character description in the party section of Discord. At certain times, you might find one of your wish list items. So Oliver, give me a D100 roll, please. Olivar. 6. Alright. Wait, no, that's a 48. Alright, so in the dirt here, give me a D2 roll.
Oh, that's that. Okay. Alright, cool. That 1v2.
But can't you just take anyone and do even broads?
Yeah, I mean, however you want to do it. Just 1 or 2 I need.
No, that's failed. I'll do a 4 and we'll do. Odds it. There.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
a 1.
you can roll custom dice. Did you roll it? I
I
don't see.
tried it and
Oh,
I
there
rolled
it
a
is.
4, so I was doing 1 or 2 and what was 1. Or 2 and above was. Yeah.
So buried in the dirt here, as the cat starts to unveil it, looks like there is a cloth headband, which surprisingly is in very good condition. Judging by the fact that it's kind of buried in dirt and it's probably very old, you would guess this is a magical item, though obviously you don't know for sure.
Well, that's interesting.
So the cat would dig it up and I guess like take it in its mouth.
Runs off and steals it.
Yeah, just runs away with it. Meow.
Yeah,
Nice idea.
she looks so proud of herself, like a real cat.
Yeah, just purring happily. So who is taking this headband?
Oliver?
Yeah. Okay.
I guess since
I know what it is,
Oliver's
but I
there.
have it.
Well, you don't know what it is, but I'm just for now. I mean, like who's picking it up? I'm guessing Oliver
I'll
since
pick
he's
it up.
there. All right, so you kind of
I'll pick it up and just.
take a look at this thing. You're like, maybe pocket it for identification later.
Yeah.
With
Or
that,
doing what Oliver would probably.
I was gonna bump Damien and be like, hey, can we get a move on? I don't like being here.
Alright,
Yeah,
Shock, you heard the man.
Just keep moving Oliver
Uh,
with him. I've got a run downstairs to do something, so I'll be right back in a sec.
Were you saying something, Oriella? I feel like you got cut off there.
and that she would jump back onto Co's shoulders, taking the Co-Express.
Hop back up, yeah, the Co-Express. So up ahead, Shock says, looks like there's some dead.
I'm gonna like give like a little whistle to my dog and have them be right next to Co.
Oh, cold.
Look at all the animals.
Yeah.
Or not
Uh,
Co, sorry, Shock, be in the front. I'm sorry.
Aww.
And
It's a specific code they didn't want him.
at this point,
Friends will
you would feel once again some rumbling as the tremors intensify and the darkness kind of swirls over here. There's a large head that suddenly peeks out of the ground. It's a Umber Hulk head, but it doesn't look like it's digging. It almost looks like it's moving through the darkness. The eyes would see you for a moment, then it would disappear back into the black. And you would feel tremors again, getting further away. Shock kind of has his wide-eyed look for a moment as he puts his shield forward, saying, what the hell was that?
I think it was another one of those Umber Hulks. Our target.
But it was all dark and miasma-y, like those ant eggs.
Well, I don't know what these things do.
Well, we killed the ant eggs pretty easily.
He says, are we really gonna...
I'm sure we can handle a shadowy bug.
Yeah, okay. Ko is big and strong. We can do this.
Look at all of us. We're fine.
See, Shock, confidence is key, Shock. Confidence is key.
I guess. Are you all nearby?
I think Oliver said he was going to do something, but he was sticking with the group.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll move him up here. So yeah, you still feel those tremors. You're not sure where exactly they're coming from. But it's a little unnerving as you can't see the ground.
Go.
Which way, Damien?
You know, I always say left, but we can go right this time.
Where does that lead? On the left?
I don't know.
Does my dog smell anything weird?
Let's go right.
Oh, your dog doesn't like this at all.
That doesn't look good. But aren't we supposed to clear them out?
Wait, what's to the left?
You just see a hallway over there. This is kind of where the Umber Hulk popped out of.
Oh, okay. The shock would say, "Oh, the Umber Hulk went that way." Then we'll go that way.
Just be careful.
Yeah, I'll stand behind Shock.
Very carefully tiptoeing, keeping my eyes open.
Alright, so suddenly, as you step forward, the shadows part, and a huge creature
Oh my!
pops out of the ground, roaring at you. I need initiatives.
Hey, Oliver, you're back just on time.
Christ. I can't wait to get my feet.
Dude, honestly, same.
This looks like an Umber Hulk, but it's much larger, and it's like a bunch of shadowy miasma is flowing off of it, which seems to encompass a space within 30 feet of it.
Out of curiosity, how long since the fight with the Ankheads is this?
Like 10 minutes.
Cool, so I've still got Armor of Agatha stuff. Alright.
Yeah, if it's like an hour, then you'd still have it.
There it is.
Alright, everyone have their initiative. And we can keep Iara in the background.
Okay.
Since we have Drea. So the first to act, as this thing bursts through the darkness below you, is going to be Damien. Luckily, you weren't surprised because you were kind of keeping an eye out for it. What are you going to do? It looks like it's about to lunge at Ko.
I will be right back.
It's Ko's like, I'm going to be right back.
No, Ko stays. I'll be back.
I'll avert my gaze from it.
Alright, so remembering the eyes of these things are quite dangerous, you look away, blinding yourself to it.
There's a blind icon somewhere, but I don't remember where it is, so I'll figure it out in a little bit. Then I'll move to the edge right here. Right there.
Alright.
And shoot in the vague direction where I last saw it.
Alright, so it would have AC 21 against you with the cover.
Oh, I ignore cover.
Alright, AC 18 then, but disadvantage.
It's disadvantage.
Ooh, so 19 will strike it. Its AC is 18.
So 12 plus 5 is 17.
Alright, 17 points of damage as it screeches at you.
And a second attack.
Oh, no.
That's terribly.
Those are going to miss. Alright, so anything else, Damien?
I'll end my turn.
So at the end of your turn, the creature is suddenly kind of covered in darkness using its legendary action.
Oh.
Oh no.
And it...
I don't like that.
Huh?
I don't like that.
Yeah. It parts the shadows and suddenly comes into the area behind you, like screeching angrily again. But that is it for you. Shock.
Damien doesn't feel it. It doesn't see it, but he feels like
Yeah.
cold shiver around his spine.
Feel like something large moving around behind you.
I think, does he have to avert his eyes? Oh, he does.
Is he going to avert?
I believe he will do so. He doesn't have the best charisma.
Alright. So go ahead and I'll say he's blinded.
Fuck it, there it is. Oops.
Oh, yeah, you got it. So what's he doing?
He'll go and attack it.
All right, rushing.
Try
Yeah.
knock it prone with the shield bash.
Oh,
shot.
good rolls. 18 will strike it as he just rams into the thing. Full speed for 5. And let's see, it looks pretty strong.
Can always fail.
It could. But it does not. Just kind of bashes into it and the thing doesn't even move. Shock curses and I assume ends his turn.
Yes.
Alright, Drea.
Drea is going to avert her gaze.
Okay.
I don't remember the blindness is. There it is.
Oh, sorry, real quick. Sorry, at the end of his turn, Shock's turn, the creature is going to use his last legendary action to take a swipe at Damien. 16. Alright, so that will strike you, doing 12 slashing and 2 necrotic as it cuts into you with a massive arm. Go ahead, Drea.
Yeah. Gonna avert her gaze and move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out here.
So far, the aura doesn't seem to have done anything to anyone.
Yeah,
But,
don't wanna take a chance.
Don't
though.
want to take the chance. That makes sense.
Gonna whistle and make Ronga go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up here next to Shock. And
So on her turn, she would take 5 points of necrotic damage, not being within the light. The ground seems to suck at her life force, and she'd take 5 necrotic.
Oh, she's around torch. Oh, I see.
Because she's not in your space anymore. And she doesn't have a light source on her.
I see. Gotcha. Oh, crap.
But she rushes. Was she averting her gaze?
Yes, she will be.
Okay.
And
So she...
should be doing that. And I am going to... She's kind of just gonna hang around there for a minute. And I'm gonna take 2 shots at the thing with my extra attack.
Alright. Pew!
And of course, it's being terrible.
Alright, yeah, the first one will bounce off of its hide.
Come on, roll. Why am I rolling so bad?
Yeah, the second one will as well. Alright, anything else, Drea?
I'm rolling so bad. End my turn.
Alright. Oriella.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Sweated. Oriel will
Or
jump
sorry,
down.
Ariel.
Will jump down from Ko's shoulders and use a bonus action to turn back into her regular form.
Okay. So if she is no longer in his space with the light, you would take 5 damage from the darkness tendrils on the floor. 5 necrotic.
Okay.
Is it at the start of her turn or?
Oh yeah, I guess it would be at the start. So since yeah, you wouldn't take it this turn because you just entered them. So that you're good for this turn.
And she would use her action to cast a guiding bolt on the large beast. The party told her not to look at its face. If she would look at its feet, would it still confuse her?
So with your passive insight, you don't think its magic will affect you at your current range. Because you kind of see its eyes glowing, but you're far enough away that you don't think it's a danger right here.
Okay, perfect. Then she would cast Guiding Bolt at it.
Alright, so it does have some... Go ahead. Alright, it does have some cover from your allies, so its DC is 20 against this attack. Or AC, sorry.
AC is 20. Okay. Let me look something up real quick. Because I didn't fill in my spell slots earlier, so I was a bit confused.
No worries.
Okay, because I cast one Moonbeam, so I do have still 2 level 2 spell slots. And I will cast it at level 2.
Alright, so you're using a spell slot, not the free one?
No.
Alright, so unfortunately I believe 14 is gonna miss it. Unless
Wait,
you...
I think you said Moonbeam, right?
Oh, you cast Moonbeam. No, she said Guiding... I thought she just said Guiding Bolt.
No, I said Guiding Bolt.
Yeah,
Oh, I said Moonbeam. Oh my god, I'm crazy.
yeah. But no, the Guiding Bolt would blast its armor, but the armor is a little too thick and would not actually affect it. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright, the Shadow Hulk goes. It would gain back its legendary actions. It's going to bonus action, kind of stare over towards Drea. I need an intelligence save as you start to hear whispers in your mind.
Oh, me. Oh,
And you would see like the dark tendrils become more intense. So it grabs you and you become grappled. You can't move.
no. Help! Help! Something has got me.
Would her wisdom have been better?
It might have been, but she did an int save.
Oh, what did I do? Oh, whoops, I'm sorry. It's too late now.
Well, you can do either, but yeah, you now that you rolled in, but yeah, you can choose
Oh,
one
no.
or the other.
My wisdom is -1, so it's...
Yeah, so that was probably the better roll anyway. All right, so after that, it will look at Damien because you shot it. It's going to do another claw attack with advantage since you're averting your gaze.
Yep.
23, that will strike you for 9 points of damage. And it will do a mandible attack for 20. Which will do 19.
Yep.
So you are bitten in its jaws and fall to the ground unconscious. Oliver, that's it for the creature.
Okay. What am I doing? What do I want to do?
Shock says, someone help him. Oh, I'm sorry. I just realized you did a guiding bolt, right? Ariella?
Yes, I did.
So something happened when radiant energy blew up in the area. It seemed like the darkness around the creature reacted poorly to it. You think a direct hit against the darkness with radiant energy might do something with your passive insight after seeing your attack. It seemed like the almost like the miasma was scared of it. But Oliver, what are you gonna do?
Okay. Alright, so... This might be... Okay, well, right. I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force on it.
Alright, forcing an int save.
Yeah.
So it's going to use its reaction as you do that. And you feel like your energies for the magics are turning against you. You have to... what level is Phantasmal? 2?
Second. Yeah.
Alright, so the energies kind of strike back at you as you wield them, and you take 6 force damage from that. But it still has to make an int save.
Do it.
Oh, wow, double 20. So no, it would make it. It resists
That's
your
fine,
spell.
but because I moved before he did it, he gets the 6. No, is it 6? Is it He gets. Is it 6 or 10? Major. Armor of Agatha. Creature hits you with a melee attack. You have hit points. Yeah, so he takes 10 cold damage anyway.
That's if he hits you with a melee attack, which that
Oh, is
wasn't an
it?
attack. I mean, that's what you just read, unless that wasn't what it said.
You're going to hit points if a creature hits you. Yeah.
armor.
Okay.
It
Cool.
has to be physical.
Yeah, has to be melee. Yep.
Yeah, so
Okay.
this was more
So
like your own magical energies
Yeah.
turning against you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's that. And then I will do Bardic Inspiration to. Can I give it to Damien even if he's unconscious?
You probably can't, because I don't think he can understand you when
I'll
he's
give it-
unconscious.
I'll give it to Ko then. I'll give Ko Bardic Inspiration.
Alright, so Ko, you are inspired. Did you take your 6 damage, Oliver?
Yeah, it went to the temporary hit. It went to the temporary hit point.
Alright. So that's it for Oliver, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, that's a look at. I'll probably move more into the center middle, but yeah, that's it.
Ko, what are you gonna do?
So did Ori? Is she still a cat, or does she? No, you're not a cat anymore because you cast guiding bolt.
Yeah.
Yes, she's right next to you on the ground.
Can I drop my torch at her feet and then run?
You can. If you do that, then you might be in trouble for next turn.
I figure, but
Alright.
that's what Cody's gonna
So
do.
you drop your torch. Go ahead and put a torch token in her square. That was your item interact. Or wait, no, dropping is free.
How do I do that?
So under the journal, if you go to resources, I think one of them is lighting. Just choose the torch one and just drop it on that square.
There you go. You see it?
Yeah, it's there.
Okay. Alright. Then I will go ahead and rage.
Alright, you fly into a rage.
And then I'll run 40 feet this way.
Are you averting your gaze?
Yes, I am. He's gonna avert his gaze and reckless attack.
Alright.
I think he started outside its range now.
But once you enter it, you would have to avert your gaze, even if you start outside it. If it's at any point if you would make contact. So yeah, once you get close to it, you would have to avert. So
Watch on the hit.
yeah, so it's both advantage and disadvantage. So 13 is not going to be enough as you slam into it.
Bardic.
Oh yeah, if you want,
Bardic.
if you want, you can
Oh,
add
yeah.
a D what 8.
8.
Oh, that
Oh,
would
yeah.
hit. So the inspiration from your ally drives you through, doing 18 to it.
And I get another one. Thank God, level 5.
Alright, you swing a second time. Oh, and hit it again. Definitely getting its attention as you do another 12. Anything else?
No.
Alright, so at the end of your turn, it's going to use one of its legendary actions to slash at you with its claw. Ooh, 25 will strike you. So you take 5 slashing and 4 necrotic, so 9 damage. As your rage cancels out some of this, but not all of it. Or sorry, half some of this. So that's it for Ko, and we're going into a new round. Damien, whisper me a death save, please. Okay, you know what you got. Shock.
Shock will avert his gaze again.
Oh, and Oliver, sorry, you did avert your gaze, right? I'll mark you as blind.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
And he'll swing with his longsword. That's normal.
All right. Ooh, 17 or sorry, 12. No, that will miss. Or 14 with the flank.
19 because of Ko's rage.
Oh, right. Ko's giving everyone advantage. Nice. Yeah, that'll hit.
Like, good job, Ko.
All right. So the creature takes 8. Still seems pretty pissed at Ko.
That's the end of Shock's turn.
All right. Once again, at the end of Shock's turn, it will use a legendary attack to claw. 24 will strike Ko. Doing another 5 and 4, so another 9. As this thing's just slashing like crazy as you're all attacking it. Drea. So you are grappled until the end of this turn. You can't move. Unless you want to use your action to try to break the grapple.
Nah, I'll be fine here. He's not looking at me. I'm gonna whistle again and make Ranga kind of go through Shock and kind of just go on top of I think it's Damien, right?
Yeah. But it can't end its turn in that square.
Oh.
And actually, it would have started in the darkness, so it would have taken 5 points.
Can I click it, please? Thank you. Another 5.
Yeah, at this point, it would need like a torch on the ground somewhere to disperse. Because in combat, you can't end on each other's squares or you'll be knocked prone. Unless it wants to go prone on Damien's square.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna say share the same square and kind of just cover up them, just in case there's any attack, and make it go onto them instead of Damien.
So it couldn't really do that. I mean, if you want to go prone in a square in combat, you can do that, but you can't attack from that square either. You can just kind of lay there.
Well, you know, it's not going to attack. I mean, if it attacked it or something, I don't know. I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything it could do to stop the creature from attacking Damien, unless it has an ability that does that.
No.
Yeah, so it can lay there, but that's about all it can do.
Okay. It needs some sort of light, so it's kind of just gonna stay there.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to pop another 2 shots off.
Alright, so that is at disadvantage. Now, do you ignore cover?
You.
I'm guessing no, unless you took the feat that lets you ignore it. It'd be sharpshooter.
No, I don't have that feat.
Alright, so AC is 20 versus the shot because your ally's in front of it, and 18 would miss on the first. Second shot.
Yeah, she's gonna try to make another shot. And just wait till next turn to make anything fancy happen. Yeah, it didn't work.
Alright, so that's gonna miss, and that will be it for you.
Yep.
Oriel.
Ariel, now having seen what her guiding bolt did to the darkness, she calls again upon the moonbeam from earlier and casting it at 3rd level.
Alright, where are you gonna put it?
Right on this nasty critter over here, because it goes through, so it covers everything.
Alright.
And so it would also cover the ground, and she's hoping that it would disperse the darkness next to those folks over there, so they'd be safe.
So you chant summoning forth this moonbeam, and yeah, as it blasts down from the roof, kind of burning the area, a bunch of the darkness would vanish. And the Umber Hulk seems very unhappy with this, now looking angrily over at you. Anything else? Well, that's to wait till
Yeah.
its turn, right? For the damage.
I think so, although I don't know why it immediately cast damage.
It's just how Roll20 is. You could do a spell description if you just wanted to show the description. But yeah, go ahead and place the Moonbeam. So that's your action. You're concentrating, so mark yourself at that. And any bonus action or movement?
Yes, she will run a bit farther away from, as she will pick up. Is picking up an action?
It's an item interaction, which you get 1 for free per turn.
Okay, then she'll pick up the torch that Ko left her and run back a bit more.
Okay, backing up to there.
So she has a bit of cover behind those rocks.
Alright, so yeah, go ahead and move yourself. And I'm assuming that's it for you. So at the end of your turn, the creature is going to use its last legendary to attack Ko again. 22 is going to strike, doing 4 and 4, so another 8. So it cuts into you. That is it for Oriel. The Shadow Hulk goes. Regains its legendaries.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yeah, wisdom saving throw. Gets back its reaction. Wisdom, 6. No, it's going to fail. So it took...
3d10.
I think you rolled it up top already. So 22 radiant. And... let's see... it's going to go for Ko. So it lunges at you with its mandibles. Yeah, 24 will hit you. Doing 8 slashing and 1 necrotic, so another 9. I think that wounds you. And then it will do a slashing attack against you as well, which will crit.
Silvery barbs.
Oh, nice. So you spend a reaction. He has to re-roll that. Go ahead and spend your spell and your reaction. Oh, looks like he is bent on critting.
And I give advantage to Ko.
So unfortunately, he did still crit. Doing 13, which is half to 6, and 4, so another 10 points to Ko. And Ko is looking badly wounded. That's it for the Shadow Hulk. Oliver.
Okay. So, if I remember correctly, with the wolf thing, we get advantage,
Yes.
right? Okay. But not looking at it, so this should be a straight roll, so this in theory should work. I'm going to Eldritch Blast the Shadow Hulk.
Yeah, it'd be a straight roll. Or wait, actually, I think his stuff specifies melee attacks. Right? Your rage wolf. Ko?
Rage.
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, a wolf totem. I'll pop it in here real quick again.
I believe it's just melee.
It's just
Yeah,
melee.
melee. So that would not work for
Okay, cool.
blasting.
But if I did Booming Blades and attacked the longsword, would that count or no?
Yes, that is a melee spell attack. So I believe that would
Okay.
count. And you'd have
I will
flank.
do that then.
Alright.
I'll do that, so I'll attack with the longsword.
Oh
Booming
yeah.
Blades.
29 would strike. Doing
Plus
11.
I have to remind myself, I think it's a D8, yeah. D8.
So 11, 7, 18. Alright. That would wound the creature. Although he's still looking down the hole towards where your druid went.
Oh no, hang on. It's 2d8 because I'm level 5. I keep forgetting.
No, it's 1d8. It's 2d8 if he triggers the boom, but it's 1d8 extra damage.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, ignore me. Yeah, you're right. Cool. So that's that. Bonus action healing word on Blackwater.
Alright. So you cast Healing Word. However, it seems that your spell is blocked by something. You try to channel the energy, but nothing happens. So you lose your bonus action, but not the spell.
Okay, cool.
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
Insight or Arcana, I'll say. Or wait, sorry, insight or nature, since this thing... Oh, never mind. You have no idea why that didn't work. Like, why didn't that work?
Oh, okay.
Alright, anything else?
No, there's nothing else I can do.
Alright, so at the end of your turn, this thing is going to spend 2 of its legendary actions to go... Whoomp.
Does this trigger Flaming Glade?
No, because it is a teleport. Let me just make sure I got the distance on that right. Yeah, up to 60 feet. So basically, kind of what it did when it first saw you, you see the shadows kind of coalesce around it, and it just sinks into the floor. And then, like, rises up over here. Now looking north towards Oriel, but luckily cannot attack her just yet. Ko.
Well, Co's gonna be absolutely like drenched in blood.
You're really low, I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Co is
There
drenched
it is.
in blood. He's gonna take a potion of healing. How do I roll for that?
That's 2d4 plus 2. Oh, make sure, Oriel, that you mark yourself as concentrating and put your moonbeam over here, because I know you can move it.
Damn.
Alright, so you would gain 7.
Yeah. And, yeah. I guess that'll be it for now. I'll kind of reposition here and wait.
Alright, so you move over to there, ending your turn. Into the new round, Damien. Give me another death save. Alright, you know what you got. Shock.
Shock? I don't think you can get
Are
there.
you there, Oriel? I haven't heard from you. Wonder if she had to step away. Go ahead, what's Shock doing?
I think you should just let a dog out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead, Shock. What are you doing?
Since it's too far away, I think Shock's going to use his action to try and stabilize the
Alright, give me a medicine check.
like keys off wisdom, right?
Shock says, someone help Oriel. Yeah, so you have successfully stabilized Snipewater. Drea.
Yeah, and he would have just moved a little closer.
I wouldn't be grappled anymore, right?
No, it wore off at the end of your last turn.
Okay. Drea is going to step out. 1, 2. Sorry, it's lagging. Hold on.
Did she drop her torch here? Is that why that's there?
Yeah, I dropped my torch over there.
Alright, let me turn off the light on you.
Yeah. And I'm going to give...
So you are pretty sure at this distance you don't have to avert your gaze on the Shadow Hulk.
Yay. I'm pretty sure I have a potion on me. I do not have a potion on me. I don't know why I don't have a potion on me. Can I take a potion out of Damien's pouch and give it to him?
I don't have any potions.
Oh, Damien is out of potions as well.
I gave my last potion to Oriel earlier.
Perhaps a mistake. So now you take a quick look over Damien, but he does not seem to have any potions at the ready.
Don't I have potions in the bag of holding?
If they're in the bag of holding, they would not be accessible.
Oh,
Not without
yeah,
an...
combat.
Unless you use an action, but then she'd have to like get it out of your backpack, use her action to get it out of the bag of holding, so... Yeah, usually you want to have potions at the ready. For just that reason. Bag of holdings are good, but they do take some work to get things out of.
Yeah. Heard.
Then I'm going to take a last step right there, and I'm going to try and pop 2 shots off at the big guy.
Alright, clear shot, so AC 18. No cover or anything. Oh yeah, 25 will strike it. Arrow in the back. Doing 8 piercing with the first shot.
Second shot.
No, 11 would not be enough, and that one would break on its armor. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna make when I hit him, I'm gonna make him my favorite foe, so then later on it'll increase damage when I hit him again.
Doesn't it increase damage right away? Go ahead and link favorite foe.
You can clear. Oh. First time on each of your turns that you hit the foe.
Yeah.
Hit the favorite foe.
So it'd be a D4.
Okay.
And it is marked as your favored foe. Oh, another 4. Okay. Anything else?
Nope. That is all of my. Actually, I'm gonna make a wrong decision. They unprone and get out of the seat, get out of their spot, and then that'll end my turn.
All right, Oriel. Are you there?
Jeez. Oh,
He
she
was
took the
letting
dog
the
out.
dog out. Yeah.
All right, why don't we do, since we haven't done a break yet anyway, why don't we do a quick break here?
Sounds
And
good.
that'll give her time to get back and everyone else time to, you know, do your thing. All right, so yeah, 10-minute break.
Gotcha.
Lyra, what are you doing?
Sorry, I'm back.
You're alright, we're all on a break.
Yeah, we're taking a break right now.
Okay. I'm so sorry I had to leave.
You're good.
Oh, by the way, it's right on you.
Okay, perfect.
No, I meant like the shadow. It's right on you, is what I'm saying.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. So it's like perfect. I was like, no.
Yep.
Okay, this is a very bloodthirsty druid. I
Me?
approve. Yes. You're like, good.
She's just Taro.
Yeah, Hey, I ain't judging. I play on the Tuesday game. I play an Asimar druid who, if I'm honest, is more on the bloodthirsty side than not.
A little bit.
Ori
Like-
is more like I'm just don't want people creatures to suffer. Like if you're gonna die anyways, I'm gonna make it clean.
Oh no, I'm with you with that one. I'm with you on that one. I can agree with that. I don't know how well my Asimar druid's going to cope with what we're about to do next, which is go into the abyssal plane.
Goodness, that might be spicy.
Yeah. Which is even funnier because I was the one who said, no, let's see if we can close this portal before we open the door. I was like, no, we can do it, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then we open the portal and can't close it. They're just like,
This
no,
is
we'll
fine.
be fine. Like, we've done it before, we've closed the portal before, we'll be good. Open the thing, we can't close it. Ah, shit. How'd you close it? You gotta be on the other side. We went, alright, who fancies a trip to the abyss?
There's so much stuff to read on the Ranger. Oh my god.
That's why I went bard, because at least it's quite simple.
And at least it's simple there, yeah, but there's so much stuff.
I have the problem when I get magical secrets, I don't know what to pick. One more level and I get my bardic inspiration back on a short rest.
Okay. I'll be right back, like in 10 seconds. I hope
No worries.
that'll be okay. Okay. See you in a second.
In a sec. Oh god. Oh, Kuklo? Or Drag?
Hmm?
I think
Yeah.
no, I think for the Tuesday game, instead of no one coming, they're just gonna create a new character just for a short term while we're in the abyss.
Just make a new
I
character.
don't think she could. Yeah, I just don't think she could justify no one going to the into the abyssal plane logically.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't do this. This is stupid. I'm like, no, you're right. This is fucking stupid.
Just make
that
characters
is
that
the
are
right
already
response.
in there.
No, because my problem was the simple fact of like, you're right. This is stupid. The problem is no one listened to the druid because everyone said, no, we know how to do it, and we opened the door. No.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm terrified that we're going to end up going on that whole crusade to cure the urge. It's so plain. It's only meant to be like a 2-week thing, and we're still there like 5 months later.
What I mainly want for my ability scores as a ranger.
Wisdom and
You
dexterity.
yeah, wisdom, dex.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Which is why when you said your wisdom's a -1, I was like, does she realize that's her spellcasting?
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I'm like, what?
No, I did not, because I don't play a ranger. Okay.
Yeah, so you are a half caster, and your spellcasting is wisdom.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Because you
If
are
my
a
ability score
natural
increases, I'll
caster.
throw them in there.
Because if you're a natural caster, pretty much like druids, like they're natural casters, whereas wizards are intelligence casters and arcane. Whereas wizards, sorcerers, bards, they're all arcane casters, just different. And clerics are divine.
Well, I mean, you don't have to have good wisdom as a ranger unless you're going to use spells that, you know, have targeted effects. If you're just using buff spells, like wisdom doesn't matter.
True.
So, like, the big one is probably Hunter's Mark, which does not matter at all for wisdom. But But yeah, like if you're using Hunter's Mark or Pass Without Trace or any type of like enhanced ability, none of those require any wisdom.
Yeah, I have I took enhance ability.
At this point, I wouldn't bother putting points into wisdom if you dump statted it. It would be a waste. Just don't take any spells that require saving throws or attacks.
Fair enough.
Just stick all with buffs. Buffs and anything that doesn't need it doesn't need a saving throw or a spell attack.
Gotcha.
I don't think Ori has anything besides wisdom and constitution. She's just like, all the constitution and all the wisdom, and the rest is neglectable.
Yeah, druids. Druids as full casters, it's much harder to dump stat wisdom. That would be a dangerous attempt.
I did the same with Oliver. He's like pure charisma.
He's a wizard instead of a wizard. No, he's a bard.
A
But
wizard.
Well, he's a multi-class. He's one level Hexblade Warlock, the rest all bard.
It's like Rizwater with his high charisma.
Yeah, high charisma, baby, and high dex.
Except I can't roll below a 22 on anything deception or persuasion. I love it.
In 3 levels, I won't be able to roll lower than a 19.
Got 2 faces. Alright. Well, I think we're about at 10 minutes. Is everyone back?
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't think Ko is back.
Alright,
He's still
we'll give Ko 2 minutes. This is my last game before Christmas break, which for me is 2 days. Taking Sunday and Monday off. And technically it's not paid, so it's not really a break. I just need time off for Christmas. But it will be nice to have some time off.
Are we going to be off on the 30th?
I don't know yet. Whether I take my birthday off, I'm still deciding. I'll let you guys know as soon as I can.
Right.
I probably will end up running on my birthday. It's fine. It's only one game, so I can take the rest of the day off. Usually I'd spend a couple of hours making content, but I think I'll just run the game on the 30th and take the rest of the day for myself.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah. Are you back yet, Ko?
Nope.
Alright, he's got 1 minute. Then we're gonna stare at him disapprovingly.
Everyone, put all your tokens around him.
Yeah, everyone is suddenly surrounding Ko, just staring at him. It's like, what happened?
I just put the beast on top of him. I don't think so.
Now the wolf and the cat are riding on his shoulder.
Alright, I'm back, sorry.
No
On
worries.
time. On time, I'm not sorry.
You're in under the buzzer. We were about to say you're gonna be late, but you're back on time. Alright, everyone's here. I do need you to put your moonbeam token out, Oriella, and mark yourself as concentrating. But it is your turn. So what do you want to do? The beast is coming right at you.
Okay, so 1 second. I need to find the concentration thingamajig. Okay, here.
Headache.
I'm having a headache, exactly. And also, so Ariel is like, nah, F this stuff. And she's gonna skedaddle via Misty Step.
you.
Alright, so as you cast your spell, it's going to use its reaction to do 1d6 force damage. Hitting you for 3, but yes, your Misty Step would go off. I do need a concentration check on your Moonbeam now, though.
Can you mark the creature for me real quick for my favorite foe?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's just a wisdom check, right?
That is a
Sorry,
con save.
Con save. Sorry.
Ooh, just barely hold it. Alright, so your spell is still going. You take 3 points of damage, and where are you pooping to?
I'm gonna poop. Let me see how far I can get with it. 30 feet. So I will move. Here.
Alright, so you step into the mists, suddenly reappearing elsewhere.
Exactly. Then she will use her remaining movement to move over to Ko.
Help me. So that's the wall. How much movement do you have?
30 feet, right?
You,
Because
so you
move
could...
face step doesn't take up any.
Yeah. So you could move on to here, to the other side of him.
Yes, I will do that.
Okay.
And then I will, as my action, finally use Healing Word at level 3.
Alright, so your Moonbeam is right here behind you, I believe. Whenever you get a chance to put that on, but go ahead, heal yourself.
Well, not myself, but Ko.
Or Ko,
You
yeah.
can cure wounds.
No, she has to do Healing Word, because she has a... Oh, wait, you can't, because you did a bonus action already. Yeah, because Healing Word's a bonus action.
I'm sorry. Okay, then I will use my action to move my Moonbeam.
Alright, no healing
Because
for
that's
you,
an
Ko.
action. Sorry. I don't
Wah.
have any other healing.
Hang on, I got a thing for
I have
this.
Goodberry, right? But Goodberry is also... Oh goodness, that was so sad.
You could cast a Goodberry, but he would have to use his action just to eat one, so it's not very efficient in combat.
No, it isn't.
How
So
do you
yeah,
stabilize him?
yeah, I could stabilize him. That's true.
No, Blackwater is stable. He was stabilized by shock.
And
Oh,
does
okay.
Ko
never mind.
need stabilizing?
No, Ko's still up. He's just badly wounded.
Okay. Then I will move my Moonbeam, as I said, and now I will get it out finally because I kind of forgot to.
Alright, how far does that move?
It moves 120 feet, so
Oh yeah, you put it all the way over there. Alright, so...
everywhere.
Wait, does it move 120 feet? I think that's the range. Can you move it that far, though? Can you link, link the spell for a sec?
Range is 60 feet?
Something's not right.
That's Healing Word.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, that was Healing Word. If you want to link the spell description.
Yes, 1 second.
I mean, you might be right. I just didn't know it moved that far.
60 feet in any direction.
Oh, 60. Okay.
Direction.
Which you do still have enough movement for, so that's fine.
Yeah, but it should still be enough because
Yeah.
it's still 50 feet, so it's fine.
Alright, so as the energy hits that area, a bunch more of the darkness would dissipate. Alright, so the Shadow Hulk goes. It has to make a wisdom save. Which it would fail, so go ahead and deal your 3d10 damage.
Nice.
Go.
Radiant damage.
20 damage!
Nice!
It is now still looking very angrily at you, and it's going to get back its legendaries and then move this way. Right up to shock. And it's going to do a claw attack on him. Ooh, shock, no. He would take 10,
Oh, that's
13,
Low roll.
13 points of damage on the first claw.
I think it's 14.
Oh, 14,
Yeah.
you're right. And then a vicious bite. 26, that will strike as well. Because he was averting his gaze. So he takes another 14 from that. And just with those two attacks, he is looking, I think, very wounded.
Well, he didn't need to because it was all the way over there.
But didn't he avert his gaze from last turn?
No, because it was all the way over there.
Oh, okay. You are correct. Still, that would hit. So just another
That's what it-
another 14. And yeah, he is looking wounded. That's it for the Shadow Hulk. Oliver.
Okay, so I'm good where I'm at. I don't have to avert because I think I'm out of its range.
Yeah, you're beyond the 30-foot mark.
So then we're going to do Eldritch Blast, 2 of these. Yeah, doesn't matter.
Alright, first one will
fail.
miss. Second one strikes. Hitting him for 3 force damage.
Yeah, and then I'm going to move. Come on, yeah, there we are. I'm going there. Then, how close do I have to be to do this? Alright, hang on. Yeah, then I'm going to bonus action Bardic Inspiration to Co. So that you can get some, so you can spend it on healing.
Alright.
Hopefully.
So Ko is inspired. At the end of your turn, the creature is going to use its legendary action to swing its shock again. Ooh, shock is slashed for another 9, as his shield just didn't come up quick enough, and he is now near death. So Ko, your turn.
Joe's gonna stomp on the ground, rage again, and try and reckless attack.
All right, you rush at him recklessly.
And that gives me that.
Ooh, 16 would miss with the first attack. Clanks off of his hide.
Throw on the inspiration to the damage or to the hit.
Yes, you have Bardic, so you can roll a d8. And as long as you don't roll a 1, you will hit him. Ooh, good thing. So 18 is its AC. That would connect. Luckily, his helpful words from before.
For the rage, that didn't take it added, I guess.
That was an attack roll. You gotta roll damage.
Oh. My bad.
No worries. Alright, 12 points. And the 9 would miss on your second attack.
Yep.
So anything else?
Nope.
Alright, at the end of your turn, he is going to attack you, because luckily this thing isn't too bright. 23 will strike, doing 5 and 1 necrotic, so you take 6. New round, Blackwater. So you're stabilized, so you're okay. Shock.
He will avert his gaze and swing at it with his longsword.
Alright.
It's normal because it's a wash, right?
Yes, because you have your Raging Barbarian. 22 would strike. Doing 8 points, and the creature is now near death.
Shock will end this turn.
Alright. At the end of his turn, the creature is going to swing at Shock with a claw attack. 24 will strike him, as averting the gaze makes it hard to dodge. And Shock would take 11. He is very wounded. It's like he's bleeding profusely, just trying to keep on his feet. Drea. You could take the grappled symbol off you, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I assume you're averting your gaze.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if they put it back on. I am going to go over this way. Take
10,
I
15.
go through him. Yeah, 15, 20, 25, and then go over here, 30.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to take 2 shots at the beast.
Alright, so being out of range, you no longer avert your gaze.
Perfect.
Trusting your instincts that you're far enough away.
And
Ooh, no, 15 will miss on the first one, as your arrow bounces off its hide.
the second shot, I am going to.
His AC is 21 against you because of all the people in the way.
I'm going to call the second shot as Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
I don't know where it is. But bloop. Nope, that was critical
alright.
fail. Damn.
Oh, you shoot the floor next to you. Alright, that's it for you. Orella. Or Oriel. Oriel?
Oriel.
Oriel. Okay. I'll get it one of these days.
That's alright. Okay. Oriel uses her bonus action to heal Ko, finally. Because
Alright, so you attempt to do it, but something is blocking the magics. So your bonus action is used, but you don't get to use you don't have to use the spell. You think it might be the aura coming off of this thing. It's blocking healing energies.
Oh, god damn it.
rude. Okay.
Rude.
Seeing as this weird magic stuff is blocking, she doesn't want to take any more chances and moves out or tries to move out of the aura.
Alright, you think those within the aura are unable to be healed, basically, with your
So healing,
insight.
healing is not good, but any other magic is fine. Okay.
That's how it seems, yeah.
Okay.
And did you avert your gaze?
She'd look at the ground.
Okay, so she is blinding herself to the thing. And what are you gonna do?
She'd run out of the aura.
Okay.
So she can see where to aim her moonbeam.
Alright.
Positioning it.
So you back up to a safe distance. And as your action, you said you're moving the moonbeam, so go ahead.
I'm moving it 30 feet onto the creature again.
Alright.
It's below the creature right now, but it's there.
Alright, so that would destroy some more of the darkness. Alright, so that's it for you. Shadow Hulk would go. He recharges his legendaries and has to make a wisdom save.
Yes.
Oh, he makes it. So he takes half damage from the moonbeam this turn.
Yes.
So 8
8
points. For his action, he's going to slash at Shock first with a claw attack. 27 will strike. Shock is down, going unconscious. Oh! It then turns towards Ko and bites at you. 20 will strike you, doing 10 points of damage.
Oh,
Ko is hanging on by a thread, literally. That's it for the... Oh, wait, I keep forgetting his bonus action. He is going to...
can't forget that.
Yeah.
That wouldn't do much. I guess he's going to look over at Oriel?
Yes, Oriel.
Oriel, okay. Getting it. He looks over at Oriel and uses Dark... Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Dark Grasp. I need an intelligence save. Intelligence or wisdom, your choice. Probably an
I will
easy
choose the
choice.
wisdom.
Yeah, makes sense. Alright, so luckily you do resist. And that is it for the creature. Oliver.
Alright, cool. I am going to move over here to not be blocked. And then I am going to Eldritch Blast at him.
Alright, so he has a +2 against you. Actually, I think you got a clear... No, the cave wall... Well, hang on, let me see. No, because they're both... Oh, well, he's not prone, so he has a +2. So he's 20 against you. Because you do still have Ko kind of in
Okay.
the way.
Ko survived that last hit.
Barely.
Hanging on by a thread.
No, those would both miss, unfortunately. AC is 20 right now.
Yeah, there's...
That's unfortunate.
Ko's
Right,
messing up your
okay.
shot. Get out of the way, Ko.
I'm messing up my own shot.
No, not you,
Right.
How bad
Ko.
anyone's
So,
way?
Because you're in the way of this one corner of the beast, so the beast can kind of use you as cover from the blasts.
Oh, no way. He's
okay, right.
huge.
And we're gonna...
Yeah, right.
He just
I'm gonna try this.
ducks down behind Ko. It's like, whoop.
Yeah, okay.
We're gonna try this then. I think this might work because I'm not in the aura. I am going to Healing Word Poe, and I'm out the aura, so hopefully it'll work.
It would not. The aura's blocking the energies from going to anyone inside.
Cool. Right, that's me done then, because it uses my bonus action even though it doesn't use the spell, so yeah.
Alright, Ko, spitting out blood. What are you gonna do?
That's a stubborn bastard. He's in a rage.
Oh, I forgot to do my legendary swing. Oh well, I'll do it after this.
Oh, no.
Aren't you still raging? Did you stop raging?
Yeah, because I used the potion, moved over here, and the Umber Hulk never attacked me again.
Oh,
I
okay.
know.
No, but you
No.
re-rage though. Yeah, you raged after that, so you still got your rage going.
Okay, so then... Gonna Reckless so it's a wash.
Oh yeah, 22 connects as you slam into the side of this thing for 16. Oof. It's still
Bring it down
standing
for
though.
10. Yeah, and like a lumberjack, I'm gonna take another downward swing.
Oh yeah, 25 would strike it.
A bit more
I
gusto.
am a lumberjack and I'm okay.
It is still standing, but it is like very close to dead as it's got a bunch of broken armor
So is
pieces and
Ko.
blood flowing. Yeah, you're both like dying.
Taking breaths,
Just hit it!
dripping in blood.
Alright, is that it for you?
That's it for Ko, yep.
So unfortunately, he is gonna use his action, his legendary 19.
19 hits.
Alright, so Ko is struck, flying to the ground, and he is unconscious. Damien is unconscious. Shock is unconscious.
Oh
Drea.
wait, death saving throw from Shock.
All right, yeah, he has not been. Yeah.
All right, Shock, it's do or die.
All right, you know what you got. So Drea.
Well, I don't know if you'd rather do them since we don't know.
No, it's fine. You could do them.
All right, cool.
You'll know when Shock dies. before anyone else. But yeah, what are you gonna do, Drea? The thing's still up. It's now looking over at Oriel.
Okay, because I still haven't hit it, I still have ensnaring strike, but I feel like if we just breathe on it's gonna die. So I'm just gonna try and shoot it.
Pew.
There's nothing blocking your way now.
No.
Everyone's prone.
Yes, but
That's true. Yeah, everyone's prone.
before I have a +8. I have missed every shot.
Oh, pink.
Come on.
One
more!
Okay.
Oh.
Let's go.
Pew, pew, pew. Hang on, I got a button for that too.
Right between the fucking eyes.
There we go.
Being
Hell
the
yeah.
second the first shot missed, she's gonna like steady her bow, stretch it back as far as she can, and just launch it straight into its eyeball.
Oh, did it roll crit damage?
Not gonna lie, I love the idea of every time you fired, you've missed it. Oliver's just
Yeah.
there going, "What fucking good are you with that thing?"
So you do another D8 and another 2D4.
Yep, yep,
I
yep.
don't know why it didn't roll crit damage.
I don't either. D8.
Oh,
2d4,
another 2D4.
and then
Jeez, look at those rolls.
Hey.
All right, so apparently you've had enough. 23 damage. Gets arrow right in the eye. And it falls over.
Yeah.
Now we do
Why
still have people.
rowing out of it.
Yeah, we do still have people in danger of death. So I'll keep in combat till everyone is safe. Oriel.
I see a
Or
medicine
yeah, Oriel.
on
Oriel,
Damon's
yeah.
belt.
I used my action. I can't. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, and the aura goes away as well now.
Okay, so I can finally heal, right?
You hope so.
Yes. Okay, she's trying. Who's down?
Oh, and
Ko, Shock, and
I'm stable. So
that's true. You're stable. So Ko and Shock are the ones in danger. They're still dying.
Healing word on Co.
All right.
Just so everyone knows, you can see a healer's kit on Damien's belt.
All right. So go ahead and roll for your spell.
Bu-bu-bu-bum.
Or just click the spell. It should do it. All right. So you gain 5, and you are now conscious. Laying on the floor next to this thing, you see an arrow sticking out of its eye. It's just kind of twitching. That's it for you, or Oriel.
That was my bonus action.
Yeah, I guess you could run over and stabilize Shock.
Yes, I will do that. And she runs over and stabilizes Shock with her action.
All right. Give me a medicine check. DC 10.
Oh goodness! Please don't let me kill him. I can do that. I can do that. Medicine. There we go.
All right.
Hey, easy.
So yeah, Shock is no longer in danger, and that will end the combat. Actually, the session as well, because we're a little bit over. So why don't we do a MVP vote, and we can end here.
I'm just making that as a mental note. Just ignore that.
Sure. Yeah. That will take about 10 minutes, but you could certainly, as long as nothing else shows up, certainly do that next game.
That's why I just buy an abundant amount of arrows. So I don't have to go and remember how many I've used.
Well, you will run low. You are supposed to still track them when you're using them.
Yeah, I started with like 50 something.
You'd be surprised how quickly you go through arrows, especially once you start getting multi-attack.
Oh yeah, no, I only have 7 arrows left.
Oh wow, I have 48 left, and I started with like 50 something, 58.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to borrow some of those.
It's gonna cost you 1 gold. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, I got 3 votes. So basically you're just voting for whoever you want, who you thought was the MVP for the session for whatever reason. And that person gets inspiration.
Oh, okay.
So just send me a whisper with someone's name. Although I know who it's gonna be.
Speaking of arrows, I need more arrows.
I need all the arrows. I'm missing.
You can never have enough arrows.
Yeah, especially if like magic. You can get like unbreakable arrows. Those are nice because as long as you have 10 minutes, you can always pick them all up.
That's a thing.
Yeah, there's
I need
unbreakable
those.
ammunition.
I need
There's
those.
also those like quivers that are just create ammunition. Those are good too, because then you don't
That's
even need
so
the 10
cool.
minutes.
I didn't even know that.
Can I make that like my?
Yeah, I'm
my
gonna
wish
put that
list?
on my wish list too. Yeah.
Do you know how to whisper me, Oriel?
I whispered you in Discord.
Oh,
I'm
in
so sorry.
Discord. Let me look in Discord.
And
All right. So with 4 votes, Oriel, you are the MVP. Congrats.
Thank you.
Everyone unanimously loved your, I'm guessing, the moonbeam. But
yeah, that helped a lot.
yeah, well,
MVP.
welcome to the group.
Yay! Thank you for having me.
Yeah, let me add you to the rotation for scribe here. But yeah, I think otherwise we're all set. I'm going to take some notes, but yeah, you're all free to hang out or go, whatever you wish to do. I'll be here a bit if anyone wants to stay and ask anything.
Do I
I
get
actually
my?
need to dash. So thank you so much for the lovely session, and I hope we'll hear each other soon. So thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas,
Bye.
Bye.
Do I get my story point now?
Yes,
Or,
so you would get your quartermaster story point.
all right. Let's see. And then the next session is a new quartermaster, right?
Well, it was Cargill's turn. I think it would go over to Rogrick.
All right. I mean, we can always ask next session.
Yeah. Hang
I
on.
also
let me
kind of
get
want to
some notes.
formally apologize for missing the first half of the session. I'm sorry.
You know, stuff happens, but we're glad you can make it for the second half.
Yeah.
Right. Well, my dad's going to cook out, so I'm gonna go over to his house.
Ooh. Go and have fun.
alright.
Go and eat dinner.
Yes. Dinner. I'll see you guys next
I'm
week,
off.
hopefully. Merry Christmas,
see you
Happy
soon.
New Year if we don't see each other
Merry
next week.
Christmas. Yep.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya. But I'm also going to head out. I mean, I don't have any real. I can just chill.
I gotta run. I gotta go see. Like, I haven't seen anyone in the family all week, so I was at work, and then I came up here for my game, and they were all at my sister's. So I was like, "Yeah, I'll see you when I get done." So, no, I
You
think I
don't
should
need to go
socialize with
anywhere.
family.
It's fine.
No, I needed to give me a lift to work tomorrow, so I kind of need to be nice for a bit, because otherwise I got there. You just use us for lift. Yeah, okay.
You know what? Fair point.
But you know, so I'll catch everyone next week. Yeah, I'll catch them next week. So we've not got the Tuesday game. Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
still doing Tuesday because Monday's Christmas, right?
Are we I thought we were missing. Weren't we missing two? Weren't we missing one? Because I know Patchwork won't be there.
I don't think I will be able to be there either. I think that's when I will be on my plane, probably.
All right. Well, if everyone
Evan,
wants
you're
to
on
skip it, I can skip it. I had thought we were playing though. We don't have to. I don't know. I'll message the group and see who can play and who can't.
I remember saying to Katie, no one, that she had 2 weeks to work on her either identity or other character. So I thought we weren't.
That's possible. I could just be forgetting. I don't
I mean,
trust.
if we are, fine. But
Like I said, I'll message the group and we'll see
yeah.
what they want to do.
Well, either way, if we do play, I will be there, but I might be a bit late, or I might be eating because I'm at work until 6, and it's an hour after I finish work. The game starts, and I need to get home, eat, get changed, walk dog. But maybe eating. So yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. We'll figure it out in chat because I will forget all this. Anything I do or say at the end of a D&D game, my brain is mush, so I probably won't remember. Like I didn't remember
Don't worry.
the other discussion. But yeah, I'll after
All
this, I'll message the whole group and we can get it in chat.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'll catch you all later. Have fun. Have a nice Christmas, and if I don't speak to you before, have a nice New Year.
Yeah, you too.
Yep. See ya.
Bye.
As always, thank you for the games, Raven. I will also catch you later.
All right, yeah. See you later. Have a good holiday.
You too.